So what is this thing called? What are we calling it?
Neon Dynasty Box League.
Neon Dynasty Box League?
BDH.
BDH. Box Dragon Highlander. Even better. Okay, so for the Neon Dynasty Box League, BDH, whatever the hell we're calling it, I ended up getting Chishiro the Shattered Blade as my choice commander. 4/4 Legendary Snake Samurai, deals with auras and equipments and modifies stuff. So I'm hoping to really build on that. I've got an Invigorating Hot Springs that I'm hoping I can help modify more of my creatures. Ogre Head Helm as just a solid equipment that helps me cycle and maybe fix some stuff. Simeon Sling is a neat little monkey that's an equipment, so I'm very, very thrilled to throw that out there. I also showed the art to it to my wife, and her immediate thought was, is it a monkey like on a, like Green Goblin looking thing? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He throws balls. That's what the Green Goblin does. So, we'll see if he throws his balls at my opponents for 1 damage each. Invoke the Ancients, putting out 2/4/5 modified creatures for 5 mana is really cool. Out of a list pull, Unwinding Clock will hopefully go with a lot of little artifacts and artifact creatures I've pulled. And a hidden commander, Goro Goro, the Disciple of Ryusei, who can pump out dragons if I'm swinging with modified creatures. So, the goal of the deck, red-green modifieds, make a few creatures, get them as big and bad as I can, and swing through all day long. Super aggro, let's go.
You say, what up, Hive Mind? It's your boy Teach coming at you live from Chanel's Den. Tonight, I am running Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos. This was the second legendary that I opened. Don't remember what the first... Oh, the first one was one of the shrines, the White Shrine. I remember that distinctly now. Hidetsugu is pretty cool. I can pay black and sacrifice a creature to scry 1, or I can pay 2 in a red and tap him and exile the top card of my library, and I can play that card this turn. And if I exile a non-land card this way, Hidetsugu will deal damage equal to the exiled card's mana value to any target. So my deck as a whole doesn't really have too much of a theme, but this commander's got a lot of value. Scrying, impulse card draw, potential damage to things, removal, that's all really good for the package. So I ended up just sorting all my red and black cards into piles, getting one of everything, and then trimming the fat from there. As a backup, because we're going to be doing this for a few weeks, as a backup, I also have Ishin 2 Heavens is 1. That'll add white to my blue-black, my black-red deck. Because I'm running more equipment and vehicles than I initially thought I would, but that's just kind of how the deck turned out. And if I end up going the modified route, adding white in there will probably help out a lot with that. Not so much the if an attacking creature causes a triggered ability to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
What? Look at the camera.
I'm looking at the thing. Flash. Take that.
There you go. We're paying to see your beautiful fucking eyes.
The most of the attack triggers I saw were like if a samurai or a warrior attacks alone, and I don't know that I want to be attacking alone when I'm in a game with 3 other people. But we'll see how this deck plays as it is, and if I feel like I need that splash of white, it's there for me for next week. We'll see how it goes. Hidetsugu.
For our box league, I decided to run Hinata Dawncrowned. It is a 4-mana, 4/4 flying trampler for a colorless, a white, a red, and a blue. America!
Fuck yeah!
Spells my opponent's cast that target cost 1 more for each target, and spells that I cast cost 1 less for each target. It's pretty simple deck. There's bounce, there's removal, there are some counter spells to try and maintain control of the board until I'm ready to win with some of my heavy hitters. I'm running Atsushi, the Blazing Sky. I'm running Kairi, the Swirling Sky, and a few of the Myosian from the commander decks. I'm hoping to get there.
So if you didn't quite hear, I'm playing Dramoka's Taint tonight. No, so I pulled from my box Dragon Lord Dramoka in my 8th pack. 5/7 flying lifelink, can't be countered, and on my turn, my opponents cannot play spells. So I'm shutting down interaction on my opponent's side while I've got a lot of white-based removal so that I can, remove all the stuff. Farewell was a really good pull. I was really happy to see one of those. Will I find it out of 100 cards? I don't know. We'll see. This deck's got a lot of mini sub-themes in it. There's some life gain. There's some discard. I can't remember the name of the uncommon artifact, but there's one where if you have to discard, you exile it, and then if you do, you can still play it that turn. So I've got one of those in there to kind of help me, filter through my own cards. I forced it a little bit. I didn't have many multicolored legendaries in the box, so I didn't want to just go monocolored with a very small card pool. So my commander may be subject to change depending on what I bring in with the next 6 packs of cards. But I'm looking forward to running this. It's not that Dragon Lord Dramoka deck, but it's a Dragon Lord Dramoka deck.
Welcome.
Teach won the roll off.
Frick me. This is not going to go well. Should have kept my first hand.
Yeah.
Iron Apprentice. 0/0 artifact construct enters with a +1/+1 counter. When it dies, if it had counters on it, I put those counters on a creature I control.
Are we all running that?
He's modifying. Get him.
Probably.
I am not.
Loser.
Mountain.
Yeah, no shit.
Go.
Mountain.
This was a real
Pass
fun
to
project,
Nelson.
I'm not going to lie. I had a blast with this.
Yep, I did too.
Okay.
We should do this every set.
I'm in a
I agree, we
constant
should.
state of panic because of this.
All right, so I will draw for turn. I'll play this Foiled Forest, and I'll pass to you,
5,
Teach.
6, 7,
Yeah,
8
one tap.
for the turn.
I will draw.
The alternate basic art lands are gorgeous in
Yes.
this set. The swamps just look badass.
With or
Well,
without the
dude,
lantern, which is your favorite?
Nelson said swamp. Attack him for 1.
Get him.
Kick his ass.
He done got me.
Sea bass.
Listen, I know how Dragon Lord Dramoka goes. Go ahead.
I'm a long way from casting.
Wait, you have
her.
lifelink. I don't feel bad for you at all.
Don't forget, I can't ramp.
Forest. Jade Avenger, one of my list pulls. 2/2 Bushido Frog
Nice.
Samurai from Modern Horizons 2.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Bushido.
Whenever fog blocks, all becomes a
Play an
block.
island. Blue and red. Enthusiastic Mechanaut.
There he is. That's the
2/2
discounter, right?
flying artifact creature goblin artificer.
I say Artificer.
You say
Um,
tomato.
My
There's a
pompous
2/2 flyer.
coworker
Makes
says
my artifact spells
Artificer.
cost 1 less to cast. Pass to Nelson.
Draw
It's
for
fair to say
turn.
artificer when you punch his teeth in.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this lovely plains.
Then it will be pronounced Artifucker.
I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to cast Satsuki, the Living Lore. 1/3, I can tap it to put a lore counter on each saga I control. Activate only as a sorcery. When it dies, I get to choose up to 1 return target saga or enchantment creature I control to my owner's hand, or to its owner's hand, bleh, and return target saga card from your graveyard to your hand.
God, it's right in front of you.
Yeah, it's a bad day. Go ahead, Teach.
Aren't you borrowing books? You know books just have more words, right?
It's going to be hard.
Fuck.
I blame my daughter.
Go Chanel.
Yeah.
Up
All
He
my
just
cre-
stuck on 2 lands. And I'm
Everyone
glad
has
I was
bigger
talking
creatures
shit
than me.
because I drew a 3rd one. So, land of the turn. I was fully expecting to go, Teach bricked on 2 lands. Miss a land drop. So you go. No, I'm not gonna. We will. Asusa's Many Journeys. I may play an additional land this turn. I don't have an additional land. We will go to combat. Chris, I'm going to swing you for 2.
But I'm just going to do it right back.
Yeah.
All right, 38. You got it.
Okay. Pass turn.
Untap.
I need you tapped out for the next turn where I swing for 6.
Plains. For 1 red, I will cast Experimental Synthesizer. When it enters or leaves a battlefield, exile the top card of my library. Until end of turn, I may play that card. Probably should have done that before I played a land. And then for 3 mana, I can sack it and get a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. Network Disruptor. How bad do I want that? Sure, we'll take it.
Real bad.
What's
Cast
do?
it. When it enters, tap target permanent.
Kick my ass, I dare you.
I'm going to tap that forest.
Saga.
Woo!
Swinging for 2, Justin.
Alright.
Nelson.
Okay.
What?
Well, I was like, you swinging at me? Untap, draw,
Pass to you is the rest of that sentence.
forest as my land for the turn. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Shigeki, Jukai Visionary. 1/3, Snake Druid. I can pay 1 and a green, tap him, and return him to my hand. Reveal the top 4 cards of my library. I may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped, put the rest into my graveyard. He also has Channel for XX, green, and discard him to return X target non-legendary cards from my graveyard to my hand.
Is this the same guy that said he couldn't ramp when we started this game?
Yes.
I thought so.
I also said I couldn't ramp, though.
Yeah, that's your Saga, huh?
Yeah. I'll
yeah,
block
but
with
Tejas
it anyway.
Life Leader. What do you got, a 1/1 over there?
Yeah.
Okay, swing at you for 1.
Got
It's
him.
foil.
It's a 1/3.
Technically,
Take one.
it's 0.
Oh,
It's
yes!
modified.
Hey! Go ahead, Teach.
A land. Better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Is it, though?
It is.
I was just gonna say, at least you're running a monocolor deck. No, you're red. You're red, black.
I am. I'm going to.
How much does Dromoka cost? 6 mana?
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Play Nezumi Blade Blesser. It has Death Touch as long as I control an artifact, which I do.
Ooh.
Menace as long as I control an enchantment, which I don't.
Ooh.
Schnell.
Ooh. Nelson's life leader.
Go ahead. Nelson has a blocker.
Snake Druid.
You said blocker, right?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Would you
Land for the turn.
I mean, let's not discuss it on the interwebs.
I gain 3 life.
You can say cock on the internet.
You
That's
can
what
also
you heard,
pay
right?
for it.
Cock.
Cast my commander. Chasiro, the Shattered Blade. 4/4. Whenever an aura or equipment enters the battlefield under my control, create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with menace. At the beginning of my end step, I put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature I control, which currently none.
Dang.
Yikes.
I will pass the turn to Chris.
Untap.
Spacebar.
Spath bomber.
Everyone else make sure they played the fanciest versions of cards they pulled.
Yep.
Yes.
I did not.
Good. Oh,
I'm sorry.
You didn't max out.
No.
Chris is the enemy of this game.
Play land.
I mean, I'm glad that the foils aren't like Pringles, but they're still pepperoni bowls.
Okay. I was doing
Okay,
some
2
work
mana.
on your hard case.
Yeah, but the hard case is also bent.
I will cast Tempered in
I
Solitude.
imagine the card is doing that
Oh,
itself.
sure. Certainly not a pants pocket or anything.
Nope.
Let's put this stuff
God,
up
when
here.
you sit on these cards, they curl like you wouldn't believe. Shitty
Tempered in
ass card
Solitude
stock.
says, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, exile a top card of your library. You may play that card this turn.
You got a hell of a theme there.
I don't remember what iPhone it was. But
Yeah,
a
when
bunch
did
of
you start
people went
running
on Twitter
Crossword?
to complain that they sat on their iPhones and then it bent.
Yeah.
It was like the brand new iPhone.
Nice.
Yeah, that was like, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Something
Nelson.
Like
It's a little longer.
2 in the air.
Don't forget,
Yep.
COVID started 2 years ago.
Trigger.
that? Jesus Christ. That's bizarre.
Isn't it?
It's probably 4, 5, 6 years ago then that this iPhone thing happened.
Yeah.
Just have a 2-year
I gotta
gap in our
start doing
memory.
this.
Yeah,
I know, it's so bad.
I've had to explain that. I'm like, oh yeah, last year.
That's
No, 3 years ago.
Well, that's what
You
on
add
my,
2 to everything you think is real.
Yeah.
That's
on my way up here, I was like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna get a box of Ikoria from Sean. It's like, wait, did they even make that with set boosters? Like, I don't even know if they did.
they did not.
Go Shintai of Lost Wisdom. Pass turn.
that the shrine?
Yep.
No, the only boxes I have are draft because that's when things.
Right.
Zendikar Rising is when it changed.
Yeah.
Shit, I need land. All right. I am going to pay 3. 1, 2, 3.
And at the beginning, no one really cared about set boosters. Now, nobody really cares about draft boosters.
I like set boosters from the beginning. I thought that was a good idea.
Okay, so I cast Norika Yamazaki, the poet, 3/2 human samurai with vigilance. Whenever a samurai or warrior I control attacks alone, I may cast target enchantment card from my graveyard this turn. I'm gonna move to combat. What do you got? A little
0/4 flyer and a 1/1 flyer.
You would. What was Chanel's at 40 though?
I have a 4/4,
Yeah, you got
and
your-
then when I block, I have a 4/4.
Yeah. Well, okay. And you got it. You got a dude with
3/2
death touch.
death touch.
Yeah. Okay.
Come at me, brah.
I'm gonna swing at Chris for 2. They're both 1/3s.
I'll block one of them, and I'll block the Living Lore, and I'll take the one.
All right. Go ahead, Tej.
I was also reflecting on how cute it was that I was worried that we wouldn't be able to build a singleton deck out of a set box.
Oh.
Fuck me in the asshole.
Subtle.
Right? Right up in there.
Wonder what you mean when you say that.
Uh,
Sure, it's code.
Well, let me
What is it
pop your die out and then we'll talk about it. Chain Flail Centipede. Artifact, creature, equipment, insect. Whenever it or equipped creature attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. I can reconfigure for 2. Reconfigure is a really cool mechanic, I think.
Yeah.
It is
Yep.
neat.
I like it a lot.
Chanel.
But I was a big fan of transmogrifying listed back in Tempest Block, so that's an artifact, and I'm going to disenchant its ass.
Show and take it for 3.
Luck.
Dead.
Trade.
Good job, Blade Blesser.
We did it.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Transform.
Zoomy Blade Blesser reminds me of...
Likeness of the Seeker.
No. I was going to
Whenever
say Ned Flanders.
whatever becomes blocked, I untap up to 3 lands I control. However, since it exiled and come back, summon Exodus. Land of the turn.
Oh, what's it like to have red mana?
Oh, it's
I bet
wonderful.
it's great.
It is everything I've ever wanted, and then like 3 more things. Teachings of the Kirin. I mill 3 and create a spirit. I'm actually okay with that. I mill 2 lands and a snake druid. And I swear, sooner or later,
lands. I'm okay with that.
sooner or later, I'm gonna.
He said that to taunt you.
No.
Real jerk move, Justin.
Oh, I get a 1/1.
Man, he remembered his triggers.
I might even have the right one. Bam! Spirit. Okay. Now that's resolve it. Resolve it. I'm having a stroke.
It works.
You brought it, you resolve it.
Yes. We are going to swing at Teach for 4.
You cock in the dock. I will block.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got.
Counter's gonna go to my centipede.
Okay. Pass turn.
Draw. Let's see here. That doesn't have reach or anything. That's a non-flying spirit, correct?
That is correct on both counts.
Justin, swing you for 2 in the air.
Oh boy.
Master's Rebuke.
One
Okay.
second. I gotta get the
Oh, I'm
attack
sorry.
trigger. So that's exiled.
Okay. Master's Rebuke. Chisiro is going to deal 4 damage to that guy.
I like that card.
Yeah, same.
You got it.
There's some neat like
I was gonna wait for a
Limited
legit
stuff
threat
for
but
this.
I'll do it out of spite.
this kind of a setting.
Play that as my land for the turn.
Hear that? He
Second
doesn't
main.
think you're a threat.
No, I don't think a 2/2 cost reducer is a legit threat. I was gonna save it for your Death Touch guy, and then I realized, fuck you.
Go Shintai of Shared Purpose. Pass turn. Hold on. Actually, no. At the beginning of my end step, I will pay 1 colorless and create a 1/1 colorless spirit for each shrine I control.
Ooh,
There you go.
that's gonna get out of hand.
That's called value.
The one thing I did not bring tonight. Pass
Dice.
turn.
I will untap.
Pew, pew. Speech
Draw.
noises. My deck's a jet fighter. I mean, with this set, that could be true.
Okay. So,
Alright, 3/3/1/1. Tapped.
Okay.
Enchantment.
Oh, these are still creatures. I should keep them by my creatures.
Chris, do you have anything with counters?
Yeah, the shrines are
No.
misleading.
A little bit.
You don't have anything with counters, okay.
Nothing with
And you have a
counters.
+1/+1 counter, and you have a saga. You have a
That
chapter,
is
I
reverse
have,
counter.
I
right?
have a lore.
You guys
counter.
are idiots. They're going to be looking for guys with counters on them.
All right, I'm going to move to combat, and Schnell, you have one. You have 2 blockers,
3/3 and a 1/1.
a 3/3 and a 1/1. Okay. I'm gonna swing out at you. 1/3, 1/3, 3/2 vigilance. This is the one that can manipulate counters. Here, you want to just read them?
Yeah, it'd be way easier.
Yeah.
Listening to you talk.
I mean, he's not wrong. I'd probably read it wrong anyway.
That's fair. You're swinging with everything?
Yeah. And then this is just if a samurai or warrior attacks alone, I can cast an enchantment card from my graveyard.
Okay. I will block your 1/3 snake with my 3/3.
Okay.
I'll take the remaining 4 damage.
Okay. Before damage.
Well, trigger after blocks are declared. I get to untap up to 3 lands, so that way I've got responses.
Okay. So you're blocking this guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's unblocked,
Yes.
and this one's unblocked.
Becomes a block.
Correct.
Ah, shit. I'm a liar. I did exactly what my opponent tried to do to me in the pre-release, and that's why I was thinking it worked that way.
I'm gonna ninjutsu out Springleaf Avatar. It's
Okay.
a 6/5. So you're taking 6. You're taking 9.
Crunch.
Sneaky boy dies. This goes back to my hand. And then I'll pass the turn to you, Teach.
I like that guy.
I do too.
I got that pre-release. Oh, look at that. It's a land.
Not a bad thing to throw out for 4 mana.
Yeah.
I'll play my commander. Hidetsugu, Devouring Chaos. It's
Yeah.
online. And I will pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep,
More white mana. would be
Raw.
great.
lore counter, +1/+1 counter.
Is there any kind of evasion on your 6/5?
No.
Land for the turn.
Avenger deals combat damage to a player. Return turn. Oh, wow. Krispy Kreme, that's good.
Yeah. He's a neat little dude.
The neat big ass dude.
Heiko. Yamazaki, the general. 3/3 Trampler. Whenever a samurai or warrior I control attacks alone, I may cast a target artifact card from my graveyard this turn. I don't think I have any in the graveyard yet, but... do I want to swing? How big is that thing?
3/2.
3/2. Yeah, we're gonna swing at you for 5 with my commander.
With your commander.
Yeah.
Is it trample or no?
No, just
Okay.
angry.
All right. Yep. I'll block. I'll block.
Okay. Nothing second main. At the beginning of my end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature I control. Click them up. Go ahead, Chris.
Untap. Draw.
What's this thing do on the flip side?
I will go to combat.
I have a 3-2 and a 4-4.
Do either of them fly?
Nope.
Do either of them reach for flyers?
Nope.
All right. Swinging it for 1 in the air.
Take it.
Attack trigger. Goro, Goro.
Ooh, nice.
Do I want to cast him?
My hidden commander.
Yep, we'll cast him. One, 2, 3. I won't do any
So
of that.
pretty.
Yep, we'll do that. Pay 3 mana. I'll cast Sky Blessed Samurai. He casts 3 less because I
Costs.
3 less.
costs 3. What did I say? Cast 3?
He casts
Yeah.
3 less.
I mean, it works. For each enchantment I control. This is a 4/4 flyer.
Oof.
Pestern.
Alright. I will untap. Upkeep. Draw. God darn it.
How you doing, Mr. Aggressive? No regrets?
Yeah, that's...
No praise.
You got that right. I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to cast Dramatist Puppet. Schnell, remove 1 of the +1/+1 counters from your commander. No, he's a 2/4. I'm going to pass the turn. Go ahead, Tisha.
Untap. During my upkeep, I will activate Hidetsugu, sacrifice my centipede to scry 2. I see.
You're real desperate.
Digging
Still
for that last
scrying.
combo piece.
Still
Finish us
scrying.
off.
Mountain.
Yep.
That's
Yep. That's the combo piece. Step
Um,
1, swamp. Step 2, mountain.
Remember Jake and I always used to make that stupid joke where it's 2 islands and a counterspell, 3-card combo.
Yep.
Put them both
It is
on
a
the
stupid
bottom.
joke.
Draw for turn.
But I giggle every time.
Oh yeah.
I will cast Biting Palm Ninja.
Jesus.
I like that guy.
Enters with a menace counter. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I can remove the menace counter to have that player reveal their hand, and I choose an unallied card from it for them to exile. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Trigger. Exile this saga. Return to the battlefield transformed. It is a 1/1 enchantment snake monk.
I have a spoiler alert question
Jesus.
for our audience watching at home.
Oh god.
At what point does Krovax eat Sabo?
Story spoiler, not game spoiler.
Yeah.
At the end
Yeah,
of
sorry.
Invasion, I thought.
Maybe I just don't remember it. Maybe I was tired.
Because I think Sabo is
I
gone
thought
already in
land-
Friendship.
That's what I
Land for the
thought too.
turn.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Because they
was,
charge into the caves of Koilos.
yeah, and she goes back because
Yeah, 'cause she
half
gets her butt
she gets
kicked
fucked
by-
up by the portal when it closes,
Yeah.
and then she goes back and he taunts her. And does he eat her then?
Yeah, he
Maybe-
like
okay.
rips her animatronic
Yeah,
legs
yeah, yeah.
off. And
Thundersteel
right.
Colossus. I don't want to
That's-
break up your little.
Nope, that's right. You're right. I do remember that now.
That's
Thank
a
you.
big. That's
Okay.
a guy.
Thunder Steel Colossus.
Yeah.
That's a feller.
I'm gonna tap these 2 to crew. He is a 7/7 trample haste. Nelson, you've wronged me.
Yuck.
Yeah.
What do you have out there?
A 6/5 and a 2/4.
5, 2, 4. Fuck it. Swing you for 7.
Yep. I'll go to 30.
Yikes.
Damn it.
Maybe.
Go to my end step. Click up. Jasiro. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I don't mean this as a dig to Chris, so please don't take it that way. But I play Caves of Koilos a lot in decks, but it wasn't until I heard you say it out loud that I realized how nerdy that sounds.
Koilos.
They all went to the Caves of Koilos?
That's just how I talk. I'm sorry.
It's not you.
No, it's not how you talk. It's
It's
just
how
yeah.
it sounds.
Yeah, right.
Son of a bitch, I'm hitting you for 4 in the air.
I deserve it.
Attack
I deserve
trigger.
it for my observation.
My boss walked by my desk today and went, "You have a Magic the Gathering novel?" I'm like, "Well, I finished my Star Trek Enterprise novel, so yeah." Fucking
the
nerd.
next
and
logical
walks
step.
away.
Second main. Land for the turn.
I'm not gonna be dead reading that Star Wars bullshit.
Is it the Reliquary land?
Roadside Reliquary,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a
Reminds
neat,
me.
that's a neat little
I
land.
need to look for a new Star Wars book.
No.
I will go to my end step.
I gotta find my copies of
I will
Tales of the
pay
Bounty Hunters. That was a good one.
pay 1 to make 2 more spirit tokens.
IG-88 story was awesome.
Pass turn.
Yeah, I'm less than
Untap.
thrilled with the amount of just weenies
Draw.
you're pumping out
Oh, yeah.
We needs be pumping.
there. Yeah.
Or some such nonsense.
I'm gonna
Throbbing
pay
weenies.
3 Fiendslayer Paladin.
What?
There's a
God
list
damn
card.
it.
2/2 first strike lifelink. Cannot be the target of black or red spells my opponents control.
Fuck you. Fuck you all the fuck off.
Proteage.
The only feller not playing right at the table. Okay.
First strike and lifelink.
You lied to us. It is that Dromoka deck.
Supply.
Supplies!
You ever see UHF?
Yes.
Yes. God, I wanted to say surprise, and then it came out from the
then
movie.
it came out
Brain went
racist.
racist.
My brain just broke into outright Weird Al racism, apparently.
I didn't even think Weird Al. My brain just
Oh.
pictured a fucking supply closet right away.
You've
Like,
seen UHF, right?
That's how not
Who
racist
wants
you are.
to
You,
drink
you
from the
was just
fire
gonna say,
hose?
who wants to drink from the
Speaking of racist, Michael Richards.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm
See
gonna
that
move
Cat
to
Williams stand up. Is this your shit, Seinfeld?
move to combat. Yeah. Teach, what's a power and toughness on what you got?
4/4. No, 3/3 and a 4/4.
A
Yeah, that's
3/3
on
and
the
a
menace.
3/3 with menace. That's why I
3/3
used a
with
different
menace.
color. I did that for a reason.
Okay. All right. I'll pass turn. Go ahead, Teach.
All right. Upkeep.
As I were.
Oh,
Sacrifice my ninja.
so sad.
Scry 2. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Both in the bottom.
No, 1 on the bottom.
Did he get it?
Oh God.
Did he get it?
I hope he's still disappointed by his draw.
I hope I didn't put the mountain on the bottom.
Hey, he's in business now. Watch out.
That's some high quality television right there.
Game's pretty much over, gentlemen.
Didn't you do that at his end step?
No, I didn't.
Scry?
No, I did that at my upkeep.
Oh.
I used all my mana.
Oh,
to play
fair
that.
enough.
Yeah,
That's so sad.
it is, right?
Like,
I'm
what the fuck?
going to play Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Oh.
I'm going to create a
I need me one of
2/2
those.
red Joblin Shaman.
Javelin Shaman.
Joblin Shaman.
Joblin the Goblin.
When he attacks, I get a treasure token. Pass turn.
Tap up, keep drawer. Okay. Man, fuck Nelson.
Yes, man, fuck me.
Yes. Fine.
Begrudgingly.
Land for the turn. Can I see your graveyard?
My graveyard?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
No, that's a man kiss.
Yes.
Birdman.
Teach, can I see your graveyard?
Yes, sir. God help you if you change the order.
Okay. All of you have just only creatures in your graveyard, so I have to get rid of my own shit.
I'm
I'm.
artifacts in my graveyard.
I believe you. They're also creatures. So, I'm going to tap the Likeness of the Seeker to crew the Thundersteel Colossus. I'm going to swing... a 1/1 at Tej that I hope he just lets go through for the sake of this. And a 7/7 at Nelson. Attack trigger. I'm going to... Hang on.
I have the lowest
Hang
life
on.
total.
Hang on. You've wronged me.
You have 2 life linkers.
I
Yeah,
let you
do.
wrong me back.
I'm going to exile a non-land attack trigger. I'm going to exile a non-creature card from a graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. So I'm swinging you with an 8/8 trampler.
Why do you want me to let that through?
So I can just do it again later.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that.
Okay.
I'm gonna block it with a Joblin shot.
Yeah, Joblin got me.
Hi, Joblin.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
block.
cannot do Paul Rubens. Mainly because he's not here.
I'm gonna block your trampler
Man,
with my with my Springleaf Avatar.
Okay.
You seem
Before
to have
damage.
a sub-theme through this entire recording, don't we?
Before damage, I'm gonna pay 2 and cast Boon of Boseiju. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among permanents I control. I can untap it. It's not tapped. Greatest mana value is 5, so it's an 11, 10. I'm blocking your 8, 7 with, or your 8.
In response, I'm going to burn a thing to kill you. Ambitious Assault. Creatures I control get +2/+0 until the end of the turn, meaning I will trade with the Joblin now, because this is all simultaneous. And he becomes a 10/8.
Nice.
Yeah.
What
Also, because I control a modified creature, I draw a card.
fucking
In
waste.
response to that,
Sack him.
I'm gonna sacrifice this right too.
Neat.
So your guy lives.
So your guy
Yeah.
lives.
We got there. All it took was everything I had. Worth it.
Oh, stuff going on.
Okay. I'm going to go to my end step and click up the
During your end
+1/+1
step,
counters.
I'm going to cast Factor Fiction.
In your endo.
One of my list cards. Reveal the top 5 cards of my library. Atsushi. Secluded Courtyard. Ryu Storm's Edge.
Look at those on top.
An Island. And a Plains. Opponent. Nelson.
Ah.
Separate those into 2 piles, please.
A pile can have 0 cards.
A pile can have 0 cards.
Your mom has 0 cards.
That's not true. My mom does have cards. They have big letters and numbers on them and smell like smoke.
What? She have math flashcards that she uses for ashtrays?
Mom, I need those to study.
There you go.
I'll take this pile.
Now use it against Schnell and not me.
I'm not as worried about you anymore now.
So it had the Atsushi, a Plains, and an Island. Untap. Draw for the turn.
Farewell.
I'll play an Island.
Also why I'm worried about you.
I will... I don't have anything modified. I will go to combat. Teach is still life leader.
Yep.
4 in the air. Attack trigger. Explosive entry. Destroys 1 target creature.
Yellow.
Inappropriate.
Flavor text. I swear this never happens to me.
So 4 in the air. At Teach.
I took it. Sorry.
Okay.
I took it.
Second main phase.
That's the explosive. I told you I wasn't ready.
I will put a... I'll pay red. I'll destroy your vehicle. And put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature.
I was just imagining you saying, I'm going to destroy your mountain.
I'll put it on my Skybless Samurai. Red, white, blue, colorless. I will cast my commander.
But I had it up to a 9/9.
You did. Then I will go to my end step, and I will pay 1.
And now everything we cast that targets something
Costs 1 more for each target.
Okay.
Targets anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Spells your opponents cast cost 1 colorless more to cast for each target.
Gotcha.
I'm going to just go down to the just 1 with a 6 on it. So I have 6 of those little dudes. And I will pass the turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. That's another forest. Might as well cast her once before, or while I'm still in the game. Dragon Lord Dramoka. That's all I can do. Let's see. 5/7. Move to combat, and I'm not gonna attack anybody. Wait, what do you got over there?
4/4.
A 4/4. Yep, not attacking anybody. Go ahead, Tej.
It's gonna get
Isn't
real
your
expensive.
lifelinker guy pro everyone else?
Can't be the target of spell. No protection.
Oh,
Just can't be the
okay.
target of spells and abilities.
Got it.
From red and black.
Everybody else. Draw for turn. Saga. I can discard up to 2 cards. I will discard Aki Emberkeeper and Bronze Plate Boar. If I do, I draw that many cards. I will draw 2. Land for turn as a swap. Alright.
You have 6/1/1 spirits.
I do.
No, you don't.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Malicious Malfunction. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If a creature would die this turn, exile it instead.
-2, -2.
That is correct, sir.
There goes the old paladin.
it's pronounced Paladin.
You said exile it, right? If it dies?
Yes.
Okay.
Your protection from my ass.
This might be a waste, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh boy.
What if I bounce these tokens back to my hand for
No.
safekeeping?
I'm gonna cast Planar Incision targeting Goro. It costs 1 mana less from my commander. He gets exiled, then returns to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on him.
Nice.
I like
Fair
that
enough.
card too.
Alright.
Then all my tokens die, and my Network Disruptor dies.
I did something.
Woo!
After that, I will play Lizard Blades.
Nice.
Nice.
So good.
Equipment Lizard. Double strike. Equipped creature has double strike. And I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land for the turn.
I am tapped out.
I know. Chris, I'm going to swing you for 7 with my commander. 7/7. Menace. Oh, wait, not Menace. Creates tokens with Menace. Just a 7/7.
Just a 7/7.
Yep.
You know.
Whenever a samurai or warrior I control attacks alone, I may cast target artifact card from my graveyard this turn. I'm going to choose my Thunder Steel Colossus.
No, I will take the 7.
Okay.
That's 7 commander damage.
7 commander. Did you click down
Yeah.
and then? Yeah,
Yep.
don't.
I'll fix it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm at 30.
And
Son
then
of a bitch.
second main, I'm going to cast the Thundersteel Colossus from my graveyard.
Yep.
Pass turn. He clicks up.
Justin.
That is one of my names, yes. We're all still relatively even. You shush.
That is true.
He's got lizard blades. Shit's getting weird.
He has a 1/1 first strike or double strike. Shit's getting weird.
Oh, Skeeter, he ain't hurt nobody.
Yeah, nothing's going to be attacking alone anymore. So. Play a land for the turn. We'll go to combat. That's not enough to do that. I'll go to combat. They will swing at Justin, 5 in the air. Attack trigger.
Yeah.
March of Reckless Joy, you say?
Is your deck just artifact or enchantment creatures and rares?
That might be too good to pass up.
I like the March cards.
You might not for long.
Quick, Nelson, in response, take your turn. So if Jamoka says he can't cast anything,
Right?
You're taking too long. I'm just gonna take my turn. No, you can't cast spells, asshole.
How you like
That'd be a
that?
hell of a magic card.
Yeah.
Instant. Begin your turn.
Doesn't end your opponent's turn. Just somehow starts yours.
I wish I had like Sundial the Infinite or something right now with that trigger on the stack.
You
End
opened
the
one,
turn.
didn't you, you fucker?
I'm going to cast this for 3
My list pools were amazing.
mana. So exile the top 2. I can play those until the end of my next turn. Invisible Stalker and Acquisition Octopi.
Puss.
What'd you call me?
This is a family show.
I didn't stutter. I didn't stutter.
Then I will go to my end step. I'll make 2 more guys. Pass turn.
Suddenly we're playing Army. Untap, upkeep, draw, play this planes. Okay. 1, 2, and 3 for Born to Drive. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1 for each creature and or vehicle you control. So Dramoka right now gets +2/+2. So Dramoka's a 7/9.
Hold on, I might have a response to that.
As long as it's not casting a spell.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I still can't do what I want to do.
Singing Bruce Springsteen.
All right, you got it.
Oh.
My stuff don't work.
Trust me, the audience at home will think it's hilarious.
Fair enough.
You better laugh.
It's a numbers game. Somebody should figure it out eventually.
All right, then
Pretty sure
I
the boss
will.
listens to our podcast.
Yeah.
I will. Let's.
I need to start bad mouthing my coworkers and then encouraging
I'm
them
gonna pass the turn. Go ahead, teach.
follow along.
All right, untap. Upkeep, nothing. I will draw for turn. I will get my 3rd chapter. Exile the saga, return to the battlefield, transformed under my control. I now have Reflection of Kiki-Jiki.
That's so good.
2/2 Javelin Shaman. I can pay 1 and tap it to create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature I control, except it has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
It's a good card.
I drew for turn. I drew a mountain.
God, so many lands.
So many lands. Who do I hate?
Most of us, I think,
Probably.
based on your
Chris is
you know,
doing a lot
actions.
of stuff over there.
He is.
What's Born to Drive do?
+1/+1 for
Fucking
each.
Fucking Nelson at a movie theater over here. What are you, rapid presence over there?
+1/+1 for each creature I control.
I should probably do that actually. I will play Tawashi Guidebots. It enters the battlefield. I put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature I control. I will put that on my Lizard Blades. Then I can pay 4 and draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each modified creature I control, which is 1. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Drawer. Plan for the turn. We're gonna channel, discard Reinforced Ronin to draw a card. Hey.
That's just a good looking card.
Yep.
I like that
that
card.
rubber claw.
Yep.
So I made sure I put this version in to distract you.
You have one card in hand, Justin?
One card. Did this do the first time around? Life gained. Nelson, what do you got?
7/9 flying lifelink Dromoka and a 2/4 vanilla artifact.
7/9, you say?
Correct.
That's a lot.
That's what they call a big and...
Chris seems to have a plan though, so.
Yeah.
no, I misread something.
Oh.
Chris has no plan.
God damn it. Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. Chris, I'm gonna swing at you for 8.
Is that your commander?
It is. Whenever a samurai or warrior, and it is a snake samurai, attacks alone, I may cast
Does it
target.
have evasion of any kind?
No, it's just an 8/8.
I'll chump it with one of my guys.
Okay. I may cast a target artifact from my graveyard this turn. I will choose the Reinforced Ronin. I'll go ahead and cast that. He has a 2/2 haste. At the beginning of my end step, I return him to his owner's hand. I will go to my end step. That'll click up. That'll return. Go ahead.
Nice little synergy there.
Yeah.
All right. On tap.
This ain't my first rodeo, but it is my first
Draw.
Neon Dynasty, Neon Deck Dynasty. I don't know.
Play a plans. Then I will go to combat. I don't need the one there anymore. You got a big ass flyer. No flyers of any variety over there.
Nope. Not on this half of the table.
4 at Justin, 5 at Tej in the air.
It's for your commander.
Yes.
In response, I'm going to channel again.
I will take your 5.
And I'll take your
And I have an attack trigger as well. I will pay 5 mana to Goro Goro. 3, 4, 5, and create a 5/5 red dragon spirit creature token with flying.
You can Goro to hell.
Let's see. Then I will go to my end step. I will make 2 more duders. Pass turn.
Okay. Untapped. Upkeep draw.
Okay. I forgot how the card worked without reminder text. Like, I thought there was a thing I was forgetting. And there was.
It's one of the fancy borders where they just didn't include the reminder text.
It's a full art land.
Okay.
I'm gonna replay Satsuki.
Really start churning through all those sagas now.
Yeah, I don't know where they all are. I swear to God, I put some in here.
I mean, I have some auras in this deck that I haven't seen yet.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn again. Go ahead, Tej.
All right. I will not do anything during the end of your turn, nor during my upkeep. What the hell? I will draw for turn. I'll play this
Thor
method.
gets startled.
He's lost.
Fuck you.
2, 4. I'm gonna play Thundering Raiju.
Ooh.
That card kicked my ass in the pre-release.
Thundering
3/3
Raichu.
Haste. Whenever Raichu attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. Then Raichu deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures I control other than Thundering Raichu.
He's gonna keep saying it now.
Yeah.
I will then activate my Kikijiki to create a Raichu token.
This will,
Bless me.
This will end poorly.
2 Raichus. I'll move to combat. You have enough to crew your monster.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, these are exiled now. I did not cast those.
What are the powers and toughnesses of creatures you control? You've got a 5/5, don't you?
I have a 5/5. I have 3 1/1s, a 3/3, a 1/3, and a 0/4, and 3 mana up.
I will equip my original Raichu with the Blizzard Blades. Now it has double strike. And I will move to combat. Chris, I'm going to attack you with 2 Raijus. Triggers. I will put a +1/+1 counter on this Raiju. I will put a +1/+1 counter. I didn't think that all the way through. But I will put a +1/+1 counter on my commander.
How big is the double striking one?
4/4 now.
5.
Okay.
Or does this not give him plus?
No,
Oh.
just double strike. But this itself has a +1/+1 counter on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 4/4.
I now control 2 modified creatures, so each opponent loses 4 life.
Oh, 2 for each.
Get 2 for each
Raiju.
one. Yep.
Okay, so all right, 26.
All right, and then you got a 4/4 double strike coming at you and a 3/3 something.
Okay.
Shit, I have an idiot too. I had a plan and it didn't pan
I
out.
will cast Flame Discharge. Deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. X equals 2. If I control a modified creature as I cast a spell, it deals X plus 2 damage instead. So 4 damage to the double striker. And I will block the 3/3 with. It doesn't have evasion of any kind?
No.
I'll just block with one of my tokens.
Dang.
Should have left up a black. Don't know why I didn't. Honestly, don't know why I didn't.
Was going to use that to kill
That's
Dramoka on my turn.
Um.
I didn't want to get smacked by 8.
All right, and my turn. Sacrifice this. Go Schnell.
Top of future roar. We will. Experimental Synthesizer. ETBs or leaves the battlefield, exile the top card of my library until the end of the turn. I may play that card. We've got Commune with the Spirits.
I forgot some of my triggers on my stuff.
We will cast that to look at the top 4 cards of my library, reveal an enchantment or a land.
Like Born to Drive should have cost 1 more.
Put it in my hand, rest on the
But I've
bottom.
not been paying
Oh, yeah,
attention
you're right.
to my.
Take this land,
commander.
put that in my hand.
Me neither. Sorry about that.
It's alright. I'm sure there's been other things I've missed this entire time.
I didn't because it is targeting
Yep.
Dramoka, so.
Okay, then land for the turn, Mountain. Sacrifice this to create a 2/2, which I also think I might have. White Vigilant Samurai. Oh, I also want to close that door.
Will do.
Thank you. Okay. Exile that. I can cast that. Oh, this math works out perfectly. Okay. Cast that dude. Iron Apprentice. ETBs with a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter, put those counters on target creature I control. Modifidular, I believe is what I called that. 4 green, and my last open mana for Invoke the Ancients. Create 2/4/5 green spirit creature tokens. For each of them, put my choice of vigilance counter, reach counter, or trample counter on them. We're going to make 2 4/5 reachers.
Playing like
Those-
all the same green cards.
Those I do not have. So we're going to do Fancy Forest and Fancy Forest.
I got a couple foils of those, and they are gorgeous.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
4/5 reachers. Okay.
Mana value on flipped sagas are the mana value on the front side yet, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
I also had a
No
removal
reasons.
spell that I had to ask my opponent like mid-game during the pre-release and just, hey, what was the casting cost of that one? For no reason. That I have the exile thing. We're gonna go to combat. Actually, we're gonna crew and then go to combat. Chris, 7/7 trample haste coming your way.
Crewing and gooing.
7/7.
7/7.
Cards in hand
1.
and no mana available. Oh,
No tricks. I'm tapped out.
I'll block with my 7 power of tokens.
Okay.
Here's my Force of Nature list pull. Cast for free.
I will go to my end step. And we will get a +1/+1 counter on each of those modified guys, and then he gets one bigger, and he gets one bigger.
I don't like any of this.
You're not supposed to like it. You're just supposed to accept it as your Lord and Savior. Actually, here, we'll take
It
2
sounds like
guys.
something Yawgmoth would say.
Mister, I'm reading the books now, so now everything relates to the books.
Are you quite done, sir?
Go ahead.
No, I got a long way to go actually in the books.
Untap.
The Thran is just so good though.
Yeah, it is.
That book is so good.
God damn.
So's
yes.
Brothers War, but the Thran is really good.
Well, and that's why I'm excited. Like, I'm jumping in with Apocalypse because you're reading
Right,
it,
yeah.
but it's written by the same author who wrote The Thran, so I'm like,
Yup.
yeah, it's gonna be good.
All his books are so good. That whole trilogy, the Invasion trilogy, is
I
just
do need to reread the first 2, but I'm going to just continue with the third one and follow along with you, and or catch up or pass you and then read other
Land
stuff.
for the turn.
I think I finished the 4th chapter last night before I finally went to bed.
Say I did chapters, I think 4 and 5 on my lunch break. Just got to the sand golem,
Okay.
so I think that might be end of 4, beginning of 5. I don't remember. Long day at work. Hate my job.
You got overtime for today, right?
I will be getting time and a half plus my weekend bonus on Saturday.
Nice.
So, which is why I'm like, I shouldn't have bought 2 extra booster boxes. I'm like, Saturday alone covers more than that. So I'm not as worried.
Cast
Shouldn't have bought 4 boxes.
Moon Snare Specialist. Sans Ninjutsu. When ATB is returned up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand, I'll bounce Dromoka. Target Dromoka with its ability, I should say.
Yep, I got nothing.
Then
It's
I
not
will,
muted, right?
No, if it's flash, it makes me.
Okay.
then I will go to
Just because that would
Oh,
suck.
oh god! The
combat.
last 18 episodes. That light's been on.
Oh man, you got dudes.
I have 5-6 reachers now.
Multiplying.
Five at Nelson
In the air?
in a year.
Okay.
A year. 4 at Tej.
In the air?
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything I can block?
Nope.
Do you have any responses before damage is taken?
No, if he had a flyer, I was gonna buff it and
Ah.
kill his shit. But
Nice.
that's alright.
Appreciate the thought.
Yeah, no problem.
Second main. 4, 5, 6.
Don't like where this is going.
Kyrie, the Swirling Sky.
I don't know. This 2-headed giant game's going fantastic.
The fuck
6/6
is that?
flying. Ward 10. No, Ward 3. when
Ward
it dies,
3. What the hell's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You were trying.
almost Ward 4 though. When you
It's
figure
almost Ward 4.
when you figure that when you guys try to spells you guys cost that target cost 1 more for each target. So
Come on, guys. It's almost Ward 4.
when it dies, choose 1. Return any number of target non-land permanents
4 swords.
with total mana value 6 or less to their owner's hands, or mill 6, then return up to 2 instant or sorcery cards from my graveyard to my hand. Pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Did you take your 5, Nelson?
Nope. Thank you.
That's why I was questioning it. Like, if you had something because you never took the damage.
Oh, no, well, I was thinking about it, and then I completely, apparently forgot to take the damage because I just had wanted to kill
decided
something
not to
else.
take the damage.
Yeah. Didn't feel like taking the damage.
No
Jamoka.
damage Mondays.
Go Tej.
It's a thing.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. During my upkeep, I'm going to create a token that's a copy of Tawashi Guidebot.
I gotta start killing people.
When it enters the battlefield,
Shit's getting
put
too
+1/+1 counter on a creature I control. I'll put that on keep.
You ruined everything for me, so I'm like so far behind from where I need
I'm
to
going
be.
to activate the token, tap it to draw a card. In response to that, I'm going to pay 1 and sacrifice it to scry 2.
You doing We Will Rock You with burps?
Trying. Must be getting close.
Yeah. I mean, it's reading as it.
I don't want that right now. So I will draw the card for my Guidebot. I will draw my card for my turn. Fuck me in the ass. Again.
Still.
All day.
Man, fuck me.
Sorry, it's so
Again,
Fuck me, man, fuck you.
I'll activate my other one to draw
Just
a card.
lay off, Dramoka.
bear fucker. Do
Do
you
you
need
need my
assist?
assistance?
There we go. Now I'm cooking with fire. Papercraft decoy.
Careful, not too much fire. That thing's gonna go up.
When it dies, or when it leaves the battlefield, I can pay 2 if I do draw a card.
Ooh. You can pay 3 and draw a card.
I could.
Well, and scry and draw. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
I screw and drew.
Bastard.
I like it.
It's the past tense of scrub and draw,
No.
right?
No regrets.
3 Gertz. Eyeballing my shit.
Yeah, you're life leader. And also, fuck you.
I have no arguments for any of that.
Yeah. I'm going to go to combat. Chris, I'm going to swing you with a 10-10 commander. Whenever a samurai warrior I control attacks alone, I may cast target artifact or graveyard for my... I'm going to Thundersteel Colossus on deck.
I'll block with my Moon Snare Specialist.
Okay. Okay. Second main. Land for the turn. 5. Big ol' robot.
Nothing beats that.
There's again.
Jesus.
I do like that I can just always bring him back.
Is this the
It's
thing
really
that
cool.
keeps letting you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Number
Okay.
42.
I'm 62.
That's it.
Okay. Going to my
Way
end
cooler.
step.
You didn't correct me. God damn it. I
I'm
suck.
sorry.
I'm an idiot.
Actually, it might be 63. It's been a while since I've seen Waterboy. Go to my end step and add counters to all my modified feathers.
42 is Jackie Robinson. We shouldn't spear him.
Go ahead, Chris.
1 card in hand.
Un. Don't worry about it. None of your business.
I
Nobody
worry
asked
about
you.
every card in everybody's hands.
How many does Tej even have?
1.
Mount. That's how good I am.
Couldn't get anything in the game. I won't stop drawing.
Part of the cards.
Like, part of me was like,
This
God.
is why we always mana weave.
Yeah. It's important to stack your deck properly, folks. No, honestly, I was worried that I've only been drawing lands, but I'm like, I have to
No,
recast.
you're doing real good.
I have to recast this Thundersteel Colossus every turn. It's nice to have extra lands after paying 7 each fucking round.
I don't like it when he silent taps. That usually means something bad.
Atsushi the Blazing Sky.
You had a real good fucking box.
Yeah,
did.
jeez, man.
Well, I'm playing 3 colors, so it gives me access to a wider card pool too.
That's why. Again,
What's that like pulling legendaries that give you options?
I pulled one of those. I pulled Hinata too, and I assumed someone else was always going to run it, so I didn't want to.
I had 18 commanders I could choose from my set box, but 2 of them were from the list.
I had 2. I pulled a Satoru Umezawa, or is it? No, who's Satoru? Is it Umezawa?
That's
Yeah.
the buy box fella.
Yeah. Okay, so I pulled him, and then I pulled
You keep saying feller.
what the fuck's her name? Naomi, the black and white.
Naomi Watts.
Yes,
The uncommon.
the black and white uncommon. Yep. Mhm.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Is I moan backwards. Man, fuck me.
Let's say thanks.
I have so much to Google when I get home. It's gonna keep me up all night.
My friends kept saying man fuck, so I googled it.
Teach.
And then I just
What?
went on a rabbit
4
hole.
in the air.
Okay.
Commander damage.
A manhole.
Commander damage.
Yep.
Was it commander damage last time?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
No, it was not.
Okay.
It was commander damage to you last time, though.
3, 4,
It was?
17. It was. If you didn't attack me with it,
Attack trigger.
Okay.
Reality chip. Ooh.
You had a really
you got
good
a
box.
good box.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's
Criminies,
we're gonna
man.
cast that.
I pulled a chip too.
I got the anime style one.
Did you?
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm over
I
here
got,
playing plebe regular art cards.
There's that black and the black
Tan?
and white mythic enchantment. It's like Soul Sisters or something like that. I got the anime version of that. That's cool.
Nice.
Can look at the top card of my library at any time. We're gonna do that before we decide if
When it's
Okay.
attached.
no,
It has
the
to be
top one's
attached.
not.
Oh, okay.
I can only
Oh,
play
you
the
can
stuff.
play them,
You can
yeah.
play it when it's attached. That's it. Yeah.
I forgot to tell you,
Ooh.
some guy I've never seen before in my entire life was sitting next to me at the pre-release, and he explained his game, and he told his opponent he was going to hurley cam.
Nice.
That's awesome. That was it Cheech?
I have no
he
idea
might be
who
the
it was.
only other one there that would know it.
Maybe 1 or 2 of them might.
Was
Legend
Cheech
has
there?
spread far and wide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was? Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
I shed a little tear.
Yeah.
I will not reconfigure at this moment.
Yeah. Round 1. After I beat my opponent like 2-0, we just sat there
With my
and
fists.
Go to my
then
step.
pummeled him, raining blows. We ended up just talking about 40k for like the last 20 minutes of the round, and I found out like,
made
oh
a
yeah,
couple
he
spirits. Pester.
plays the game with a lot of the other guys that I already know, and he's like, oh yeah, I think I came in your shop and I bought stuff from you.
I know
you were
I did.
really cool. I'm just like, well, that's good.
I think it came to your shop, and I said, I hope you wash your hands.
One tab upkeep draw. Forest. This is not what I needed.
It's actually a natural disinfectant. People don't know that. They don't know it because it's not.
Why am I sick all the time? You're not singing.
Stop.
Sing for 2 minutes. God, we're gross. Kids
Not
don't watch
singing?
this.
What was I supposed to be singing?
You're supposed to sing for 2 minutes.
The I just came on my hands song.
I don't know that one, actually. Usually I'm crying when I do that.
3.
Look who's not crying. Like a
Look,
big boy now.
I'm going to pay 5, and I'm going to cast Blossom Prancer.
The fuck you are.
It's a 4/4 reach. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of my library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may reveal a creature or enchantment card from among them and put it into my hand. The rest go on the bottom of my library in a random order. If I decide not to put a card into my hand this way, I gain 4 life. What's that? You said a creature or an enchantment, huh? Fucking sweet. Guess I'm gaining 4. Sweet. Fucking sweet. Okay, so all those go down there. Whiff hard. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't like any of this. Will. I don't like any of those.
Lordy,
levels.
lordy. I'm gonna pay 2. And I'm gonna cast Era of Enlightenment. I will scry 2.
Dawning
Oh
of
God,
the
he's
Age
gonna
of
power
Aquarius.
through that saga with Satsuki. Mad synergy.
Don't like either of those either. So we're gonna fold them both to the bottom.
That deck's really shitting right in your mouth now.
I'm
so-
going to. What?
So your deck is just shitting right in your mouth.
The last 6 cards you've had to put at the bottom.
Yeah, it's
right
fun.
in your mouth.
I'm going to. Is there a 2 on here?
No.
Nope, there's 2 3s on this. fucking dope. Way
It's
to go.
not just user error.
Way to
Holy
go.
shit.
Way to go, Chessex.
I
Is it really?
don't take this personally, but I can't believe a fucking thing you say ever. Yep.
Hang on.
Sure shit.
Yeah,
Sure
Pass
shit.
it around.
Whoa,
Pass it
whoa.
around. I'm gonna tick it up to
3,
gain 2 more life, going to
Badass.
27. Then I will pass my turn.
3.
Yeah, just
Wire.
Sharpie in the middle of that there.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Also, check all the rest of your dice now.
Yeah.
Or
Shit.
sell them to me for when I play 40k.
There you go.
I will take dice.
So I'll
that-
win some games.
Yeah.
All right, Durham upkeep. Create a token to this guy again. Token's going to put a counter on this guy. Tap the token to draw a card.
The middle one's a baby. You know, you can tell it's
In
not supposed to be
response-
there.
Sacrifice it to draw 2.
I tell that to every
Or
baby
scratch
I
it.
see. You're not supposed to be here.
You're ruining this family.
You're ruining this family. Correct.
I need better things than these.
Oh, I gotta call my kids and tell
I
them.
should-
Draw for my robot.
I should text my brother. He's the baby.
Draw for my robot. Draw for turn.
Mom says you're not supposed to have been here.
Just a random text middle of the night. Hey, haven't talked to you in a couple of days.
You
Want to
were an
remind you.
accident.
Mom said you were a mistake. Always regrets you.
Always regrets you. I do not have anything to do right now. Pass turn.
Okay. Do I have any before the end of your turn tricks? Nay. No turning tricks. Holy shit, we did it.
Wrath of God.
No, not yet. Ogre Head Helm.
Hey, there it is.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a sweet
Yes. Trigger off my commander. I get a 2/2 with menace.
And Nache.
Yep. Because it is an equipment finally. We will
Rock you.
crew. We will reconfigure.
This is an engine. I like this. I like what you're doing. This is gonna be cool.
You shush.
No, this is not cool.
Okay. I don't know why you're worried. Life leader, biggest board state. No
Oh,
reason.
wait.
Yeah, right.
No, I can't do it with this
Okay,
round,
no.
but it's like every other round.
Every
Yeah.
other round, yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
So we gotta
It's
get rid of
not
some
that
parts.
busted. No, and that's fine. I figure you're gonna block with your doodader.
We'll see.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't have to.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go to combat and swing for 9
Yeah.
trample
Me.
at Chris. I could go for Nelson. You don't know.
Go for
9
Nelson?
trample at me.
I mean, you are not life leader, but you are board leader.
I'm gonna block with these 2 flyers. The vanilla 5/5 and then Kyrie.
Okay. Perfect. How much?
It's a total of 11/11.
Okay. I will.
Kill this one.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that thing first.
Okay.
Okay. 1 down. We'll save that.
Block all that damage.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't get the full. We're gonna go ahead and reconfigure and throw this over on this guy. I don't know how to stack them. Okay. And then we will go to our end step.
During your end step, I'm going to cast Discover the Impossible. look at the top 5 of my library. Exile one of them face down. Put the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. I can cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost if it's an instant spell with mana value 2 or less. If I don't cast it, it goes into my hand. So, top 5. Ooh.
I'll be done then. At my own step.
Okay.
Like normal. As per the Accords.
Oh, man, I don't know which one of these to take. I think this is the one. Random order in the bottom. Okay.
You're putting it in your hand.
Yes. I'm not casting it.
Well, he's gonna foretell Doomscar, guys.
I mean, is it on the list? I don't fucking know anymore.
I've pulled 2 Cloister Gargoyles on the list, so Doomscar might be
Draw.
on the list too.
Yeah.
If AFR's already on it.
Alright. Look at the top of my library.
On the plus side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I don't have that many lands left in my deck to draw. Nelson, your life leader, coming for you.
I deserve it.
Teach, how you doing?
Farewell. Farewell.
I don't feel like you're out of it. I feel like you're in a good position to start picking up some steam now.
Depends what I draw. There are things in there that could be
Well,
threatening.
That feels real good.
That does feel real good, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm enjoying this engine.
Yeah, you like that?
And then, can you feel that?
Ugh,
Is the
man,
en-
fuck me.
Is the engine online yet? You like that, baby?
5.
Check out all this value.
I'm gonna make sure I spent enough mana here.
So you can create a copy, get the things, sack the thing, scry, do the other stuff.
8
I'm
mana.
scared about this here.
Oh god.
Myosian of Cryptic Dreams.
There it is.
Indestructible bullshit. And then you can.
I can remove an indestructible
Triple up a
counter from
spell.
it to copy target permanent spell I control 3 times.
triple up a permanent.
In response, I'll allow it.
Throw my hands up. Shake my head.
You got a pretty good box.
I did.
You did get
Yeah,
the box.
these all came from
And the
the
thing is-
same box.
Yes, they did. I built the deck before I even opened the other box.
I mean,
And then it all got
Wait,
fucked
wait. I totally remember what was in my box.
up. I built this deck right away that night.
I'm just waiting for my TCG order for the rest of what was in my box.
That's an asshole. I'm dealing 3 damage to...
There you go.
That guy's a 4/4?
Currently, yes.
No. 6/6.
Oh, yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Yes.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's the one that's getting him things from his graveyard.
Yeah, but this isn't going to kill it. Because I forgot it. He modified it.
Twice.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry.
Dos Modofos.
Dos mofos.
Teach us stuff. Kill his things.
You stay away.
Yeah, I do got to do that.
Got him.
Chris.
3 damage to this
Christopher.
thing. And 2 damage to you if I control a modified creature.
Sack it to scry so a spell fizzles. It doesn't get to do a thing.
Hold on.
Okay.
Alright. 3 damage to that guy.
Yep.
Response. Sacrifice my decoy. Scry 2. When this dies, I can pay 2. I will draw a card. Okay. Scry 2.
bitch gets bitcher.
The bitch gets bitcher. Okay. You're doing some sort of spell damage?
Yes. Yes.
I
3
didn't know
damage.
my mom was playing Magic with us.
3 damage to that, and 2 to you.
You're doing
you're-
some sort of spell.
You're doing a spell.
Holding priority.
We're gonna rope him.
Yeah, we're gonna rope him. All the way to the bank. Fuck me. Put both these on the bottom. Then I will activate my Hidetsugu to exile the top card of my library. I can play that card this turn.
Okay.
Mountain.
Mountain's gone forever. So's Kiki Jiki.
I'm going to take a turn off from attacking then, as well, and go to my end step and make a couple tokens, and pass turn.
All right.
What are you making tokens with?
My
Okay.
2 shrines.
Fair enough.
I'm going to
Yes. You
untap.
blocked with something else. From like I thought I assigned damage to one of those. But it was the other blue thing you had.
Let's see here.
Oh, my engine.
It's too good, and I'm out of reach.
Upkeep. Draw.
For now.
After I draw,
Chris
this
Kringle
saga
over
I
will
know. It's
take up to
a
3.
lot of dice. I'm getting distracted over there.
So it's going to exile and return as Hand of Enlightenment.
I mean, I kind of want to build this deck now and throw in like hardened scales and all that shit, and just be like, yeah, fuck everyone forever.
Now a 2/2 first strike.
Beginning of every unstep, all my creatures get 45 +1/+1 tokens.
I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Containment Construct, which is what I was talking about in my intro video. It is a 2/1 artifact creature construct. Whenever I discard a card, I may exile that card from my graveyard. If I do, I may play that card this turn.
Oh, that guy. I completely forgot that card existed.
I
It's a
think
neat-
I have one of
That
those
is a
as well.
neat dude.
Is there one in your graveyard?
Uh,
I don't need. The way you said that, I forgot the guy existed.
No, the thing
Yeah.
I just played.
Yeah, I assume because he's an artifact, we're all running one to fill out
No,
our
that's-
decks because he's good.
Isn't that the rare one?
no, it's uncommon.
Really?
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me see that thing again. I don't think I have one.
Really? I pulled like 2 or 3.
You talk about that rare vehicle that lets you do weird shit with counters on it, and then if like it doesn't have anything, it makes
No.
treasures or whatever.
No, I meant
'Cause that's in
specifically
here,
that
too.
card because Niv Mizzet wants that card.
Yeah, it's a neat little piece.
I honestly don't think I have one.
Yeah. Well, shit. Go ahead.
What are you doing over there?
Untap.
Just
How
fucking.
are you contributing to the table?
I am attritioning. Apathy, baby. That's the
upkeep.
name of this deck. Apathy.
Draw a
I
card.
gotta do things.
Draw for turn.
I told you I pulled a really cool commander, and the rest of my stuff just kind of.
I
is
pulled
cards.
a really cool commander too, and I pulled nothing to freaking run with it.
I'm gonna have to reassess. I mean, it depends
So
what
far-
I open in my next.
So far, I'm
packs,
happy with
but-
all my choices.
Yeah, your deck.
Anyways.
You guys.
I
Have some
like.
cool
I mean,
stuff
I
going
like
on.
how this is going, but
Yeah, all of you guys.
It's
have
annoying
cool
as shit.
stuff.
I showed you the one I wanted to play.
You're playing Mythic Storm.
Look, my ramp.
Shit.
Automated Artificer.
Hey, there it is.
And tap it to add colors to my mana pool, but I can only spend that mana to activate an ability or cast an artifact spell.
That is in my retweaked Pauper EDH deck.
That is in this deck right here.
I mean, I think I have one as well because again, had to fill out.
Because pickings are slim.
Done.
Yeah.
This might be a real bad turn for me.
Network Terminal. This is a 2/2 Menace Spirit.
What's network terminal? Oh,
Network
the thing
terminal.
that taps for the mana of any color. Yeah.
Yes, or what I'm going to use it for: tap another untap artifact you control to draw a card, then discard a card.
Loot.
Loot, Scoot, and Boogie.
Yeah.
I didn't get my third Goshen
Discard
tie
that.
yet.
Monkey.
Okay. Haven't you always wanted a monkey?
Get a 2/2 menace. Menace. What do we call it? Spirit.
Come at me, bruh.
Fine. We're just gonna go ahead and reconfigure over there.
Which one is that again? Is that the double striker or
And
the?
then no, this is +1/+1. Whenever it become simian or equipped creature becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to defending player.
Oh, okay.
And then this is whenever it deals damage to a player, sacrifice it. And if I do, pitch my hand and draw 3. I could just put that on anything else. So I will. I will have done this way. I'm gonna throw those over there. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing you for 5. 5/5 vigilant. If it become, I may cast an artifact card from my graveyard this turn. So I target that now, I believe. And then, if it deals damage to you, I pitch my hand, sacrifice this, and draw 3. And whenever it becomes blocked, it deals 1
It's just
damage.
a 5/5.
It's just a 5/5.
I'll block with the indestructible guy.
Okay.
And I take my 1 from the monkey trigger.
Yep. And then I will go ahead and sacrifice that.
Whenever you do combat damage to a player?
Oh, it's combat damage. Damn it! I thought it was damage because this
Nope.
deals a damage. Okay. Well then, fine. I'll just pass my goddamn turn. Go ahead.
Okay.
I got that thing in pre-release. I played it a lot.
This is my first time.
I like it.
The monkey? The snowball monkey?
No, the Ogre Helm.
Oh, hell.
Hey, I got him down 1.
Okay.
He's on a 25 turn clock.
He is.
Top of my
Modified.
land.
Modified.
Alright, this is where stuff might get cool.
Modified.
Modified.
Technically,
Proliferate.
that's not how this works.
3, 4. I'm going to cast Tamio's Completion on your commander. And then with it on the stack, I'm going to remove the indestructible counter and create 3 copies of target permanent spell I control.
Nice. Chain permanent loses all abilities and doesn't untap during its.
And it taps them down as well, I
Yeah,
believe.
It does.
So I'm going to tap your commander.
Okay.
And this dude. And get rid of that ability. And Hidetsugu and Dramoka will also have copies of it.
And
You're tapping them down?
Tapping them down and they
Lose all abilities.
and they don't untap.
Can I see that?
It's an enchantment that's on
it's
them,
an
right?
aura, yes.
Okay.
What's copying it?
Yes, I made
Oh, what is copying it?
Myosian of Cryptic
Oh,
Genes.
Yeah, he
'Cause you
removed
removed
the
it. Okay.
indestructible.
Loses all abilities and doesn't untap. Okay. In response to that, I'm going to activate him. Exile. Reckoner Bank Buster. I can't cast it, but I can do 2 damage to any target.
That could kill a token of mine, but that would be it. Or it could be right to my face.
Kill a token.
Alright.
Exiled.
Alright.
You have been completed.
Top card of my library. He has reach. Is that it for flying blockers
Nice.
over there? For you?
Why don't I just sacrifice him to himself before that resolves?
I could, couldn't I? But I drew that already.
And you have 4 or 5 reachers? Or 5, 6 reachers, I mean.
I have 8, 9 reachers.
They're 8, 9 reachers?
They are 4/5s with 4 +1/+1 counters.
Okay. Also a problem. Alright, Justin, I will swing at you for 6 in the air.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Attacked alone, so I got one card I could cast this turn. He dies. I will choose the first trigger. Return any number of target non-land permanents with total mana value 6 or less to their owner's hands. So
Or
no, those big guys, your other samurai token.
I'm gonna start giving Teejal his dice back now. I hope you're happy. Don't forget he fucking dies.
Yeah, I know. Trying to think what else I want to bounce. If there's anything worth bouncing. I can't see what we got going on here.
Okay.
I have 6 mana of things to bounce back yet.
You probably want to get rid of Jamoka. To
Nope.
be honest, you probably want to bounce that.
still modified.
I will bounce this synthesizer to my hand. And your helm. And your terminal. That's 6 mana. He's dead.
What are these?
2/2
Exiled.
spirits with red spirits with menace.
What are?
The tokens he has on the end.
You have other tokens?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see those were tokens over there.
Oh.
Those as well.
Thanks, Teej.
Sorry, there's lots of nondescript cards and lots of dice all over the table.
What are these?
I'm just asking questions. I don't know. You also got any tokens? Fuck him too.
Top card of my library. Ooh.
Fuck him the hardest.
Man, fuck him.
Man, fuck him.
Ooh. Let's do that. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. I will equip the reality chip on Goro Goro.
Can you win now?
I'm trying.
Yeah, please.
And I will cast Shorikai Genesis Engine, the guy I wanted to build for tonight.
I pulled one of those.
But I pulled 2 vehicles in my entire fucking set box.
Oh, and you pulled nothing else.
Nope, nothing else.
Darn, what a
Trash.
shitty box.
Yep.
Trash.
Just garbage.
Oh, nice.
Pass turn.
I like that card.
Alright, I will untap. Dramoka won't. She's
Do you think I can steal
completed.
something from your fridge?
What do you need?
I don't know. I'm thirsty.
Okay, just because I want to play the game. I'll pay 2 Jukai Naturalist, 2/2 lifelink enchantment spells I cast cost 1 less to cast.
Honestly, just grab something. Perfect.
I got
Thank you.
fucking nothing.
It's because I'm fat.
Diet Coke.
No, because I don't drink Diet Coke.
No, okay.
Actually, I don't drink almost
Go
anything in
ahead,
that fridge.
Teach.
Have a drink. I gotta wet my whistle.
Burp. Murph for
Wyatt-
Verve.
Wyatt burp.
Whistle wet.
Fuck yeah.
Untap.
Whistle while we're wet.
Thank you. Upkeep. We'll activate that to draw a card. Draw for turn.
There's some silly X spell that I hope I draw because I have so much mana.
I will play Mech Hanger. I'm going to play Tempered in Solitude.
Ooh, what's that?
Whenever a creature I control attacks alone, exile the top card of my library, I can play that card this turn.
What I've been using all game.
Oh, it's way over there. Gotcha.
Yes. Nelson,
Sir.
if I attack you,
Yep.
will you not kill my creature? I just need to find something on top of my library to play this game.
Fuck him. I tried to do that same deal to him earlier.
And it worked.
You blocked and killed. Well, you tried to kill and then
Yeah.
fuck him.
It's just two. Just 2 damage.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Oh,
It's
this lady.
4.
It's 4. Because
It's a 2/2 double strike.
Are you still?
You know what? Yeah. Go
You
ahead.
can block it if you don't kill it.
My hope is to just like spike Chris. So go ahead.
I inspire that in a lot of people somehow.
Nelson, 2 double strike.
Well,
Trigger.
I mean, that one dragon was very.
You should block with your reach creature.
hard pass. All right, so I'm taking
that fucking dragon was
4.
anti
Right.
my entire theme of just huge tokens.
Yep.
Exiled Kami's Flare.
Did we
Kami's...
do it, Keith? Did we get there?
No.
Well, what the fuck? I want my 4 life back.
Well, for that, I'm going to do 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker you control, and then 2 damage to you if I control. No, I won't do that. I should kill something though. 3 damage. What do I hate, Chris?
If you can take out one of his shrines,
You could kill this shrine. This guy I think is just a 3/3 at the moment.
What's the blue one do for you?
The reality chip
No, the blue shrine.
is a 0/4 that I could start milling people
4 is not going to help.
2 cards at a time.
What's the red one do?
This, it can give all my creatures haste, and for 5 mana I can pump out 5/5 flying dragon spirits.
Fuck that guy. How big is it?
He is just a 3/3. I don't think the reality chip pumps him at all. Nope. He's just a 3/3.
Alright.
Then my Myojin is a 3/3.
I'm going to kill your red shrine. 3 damage to that, and then 2 to you.
I deserve all of that, and then more.
Pass turn.
You hear that, Chanel? He wants it.
I don't
Give it
want
to
it.
him.
I deserve it.
untap, upkeep, drawer. Remember what I was asking about that X spell?
Yep.
Did you find it?
I may have. Let's see.
I'm going to play Vadrik. It was on the list.
Oh Jesus!
I'm just counting.
Just getting fireballed right to my
Shut
face.
up. No. Okay. We are going to spinning wheel kick
Oh God,
for 5.
that's
We have
so good.
all of the same green cards.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Target creature, Iron Apprentice, deals damage equal to its power to 5 targets,
Okay.
creatures and/or planeswalkers. So,
Jesus.
we're gonna go and do.
Its spell will cost 1 more for each target from Hinata.
Damn it!
Good time to remember
1,
that.
2, 3. 3 targets.
How much more?
1 more mana per target.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
For that.
Okay. So, this one, and this one.
Reality chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you can kill the reality chip. It's equipped to a creature, so it's not a creature.
It
You
wasn't.
killed the creature that it was equipped to. So
I
it-
did?
Yes.
Oh, I did.
So it fell off. Yeah,
Sorry.
So it's just a little duder
I
now.
did.
It's a little jellyfish.
I'm
Neuter.
When Atsushi dies, I will exile the top 2 cards of my library until the end of my next turn. I may play those cards.
Exile cards from the top of my library until the end of my next turn.
Hey, you got a Tezzy too.
Yep. That's
Hold
what I did.
priority.
Fuck
I-
your box.
Yeah, your box is
What?
horseshit. I swear to God, this guy's combining multiple boxes here.
He exiled and
And he hit a Tezzy.
yeah, Tezzeret
Oh,
just
Jesus.
happens to be, you know.
The new one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice fucking Master of the Bridge. He's not even playing black.
Okay. Do you have 8 power on the board right now to crew this guy? 1,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7, man. 7.
I'm gonna swing at you, Chris, for 8. 3/3 and a 5/5.
I'll block the 3/3 with the Goshin tie of Lost Wisdom.
Okay.
I'll take 5. Down to 18.
Spinning wheel kick.
Spinning wheels deck.
Pass turn. Just spinning your wheels.
You may
I
just
know.
made this game take so much longer.
Well, now all I need is one of my many enchantment removals to untap, or be able to untap and just start hitting you with my big old boss man. I don't even want to do the math on that. 13.
Was the big boss man in the ministry at one point? Was he?
What?
He's talking about WWE.
F. This was back in the
I
F
know.
days.
I knew that would get you.
Back in the F days.
Back when it was
That's
real
right.
to me, damn it.
Fucking God.
Because it.
No.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
I'm gonna use his static to activate Shorikai. Draw 2, discard a card.
Nice.
We'll discard Experimental Synthesizer.
Yeah, that's real good.
I forgot. I keep forgetting that that's main set because the last Tezzeret was a buy a box promo.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
And then I create a
Can't
pilot.
find mine anywhere.
Nelson, your life leader, do something.
The one card I have in this deck is completed.
The one card I have.
Go Shintai of Ancient Wars.
Go,
Go.
Shintai yourself.
Shintai of Ancient Wars.
2/2.
2/2 first strike. At the beginning of my end step, I may pay 1. When I do, it deals X damage to target player or planeswalker, where X is the number of shrines I control.
God damn it.
He's got us on the clock.
Yes.
+1 Tezzeret. Draw 2, then discard 2 unless I discard an artifact.
I wish my box had 45 mythics.
Yeah.
Wish my box had 40 mythics.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to be greedy about it.
Discard Dragon Spark Reactor.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is real dumb. Iron Apprentice, that's the thing that...
It's a 5/5
And if it dies, you can move the
Yeah.
counters.
to any creature. I control.
He's just gonna play his Vandal Blast that he pulled from the list.
No. Touch the Spirit Realm. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature until this leaves the battlefield.
Thanks, Coach.
End step. Nelson's getting lippy. Getting all uppity. 3 from Go Shintai. Pass turn.
Thank you. Can I have another?
Yes, you may.
Sweet. I drew a forest. Not what I needed when I needed it. All right. I'm gonna swing out at Chris.
There you go.
What?
2/1, 2/2 first strike, 4/4, a 1/3, a 2/2, and a 2/4.
I don't like any of what you just did.
Chanel and Tej, this one's for you.
Booze. I got you, fam. Nelson's trying to ride off that cliff.
4/4 will block with this guy.
Lay out your blockers, please.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
I would like to see how this works.
Okay.
So what is this?
1/1
Just a
spirit.
1/1
Just a
spirit.
1/1 spirit. Okay. Are these 1/1 spirits as well?
Yes.
Okay. None of this matters. I just want to know.
Just make him do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do the work.
That's lifelink.
Math is for blockers, no shortcuts.
Nope.
Show your work.
Call me Lippy and update.
First strike.
He's referring to your mustache. It's very lippy today.
And it's up there.
Block your
It is
1/3 with a 1/3.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so this here.
Yes.
Okay,
None of this
what's
matters.
here? Okay, this is the first strike here. Okay.
Not so fast. Not so
Alright.
fast. Slow down
Right
your
there.
An 0/4 on a 2/2. Okay. All right.
2/4 with a 3/3.
Okay.
Explain your blocks to me like I'm 5.
I will take the 2.
So this is your blocks as you have assigned them.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 4.
After blockers declared.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm going to pay for and cast When We Were Young.
Okay.
Up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+2
Great.
until end of turn. If I control an artifact and an enchantment, they also gain lifelink.
You got it.
What do I want to kill? Your Myojin doesn't really do anything anymore. We should probably kill... What shrine should we get rid of? This one for sure.
The red one and the white one, if you block. Because the white one keeps pumping out chumps for him.
Yeah, so I'm going to pump this up to a 3/5. And this up to a 4/3.
Sounds great. You got me.
So 3 and 4, that's 7. I gain 7.
Teach, get him. He's life leader.
Okay, and then so
Schnell,
They
Chris.
trade.
yeah,
So
they
they don't
trade,
trade, they bounce.
and then
And this
this
dies.
dies. Okay, and then
And
that's
then
it
when
for-
I swing a Teach, it's Chris. Nelson, this one's for you.
all right. Okay. Well, there. I did something this game. However, unimpactful. Go ahead,
Done.
Teach.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
mean, Chris might feel impacted right now.
not
That's it.
much.
Not as impacted as my colon.
Thank you for picking up on that.
Draw a card. Draw a
He
turn.
goes down on tap.
Tap that to draw a
Ah,
card.
okay.
Swamp. Leech Gauntlet.
What'd you call me?
Leech Gauntlet. Which I'm pretty sure is going to go in my mutate deck. 2/2 equipment leech, lifelink, equipped creature is lifelink. Reconfigure 4.
It's not bad.
No.
I'm down to 1 creature. I used to have so many creatures. You remember that?
I do remember
That's
that.
I
so
do
many.
remember that.
So many.
Remember
Oh,
Nelson
it
did
is.
nothing all game, and now he's got like a buttload of creatures in his life leader.
Don't you try to
remember
deflect. Look at this board compared to yours. I
mean,
shot my load. I don't even have a hand
I mean,
anymore.
what exactly is my board at this point?
Tezzeret
I mean,
and your
He's
mythic
not-
vehicle.
he's not gonna live till my next turn. Justin did a pretty good job of wiping me out.
Yeah. Turnabout is fair play.
Yep.
Not in this format, though.
Farewell.
Flavor of Jukai. It's favor of. Flavor is just funnier. Enchanted creature or enchanted artifact or creature. As long as it's a creature, it gets +3/+3 and has reach. So it's a 6/6. Ogre Helm. Ogre Head Helm. Reconfigure that onto it as well. Network terminal. 6, 7, 8. Nelson, swinging you for 8.
Yes, sir. Any of that commander damage?
No.
Okay. Down to 19.
Whenever it or a quick creature deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. Oh. Do I want to sacrifice the creature right away? Lose all my stuff? Yeah, fuck it. Second main. Land of the turn. Eater of Virtue. Go
That's a
ahead.
good card.
Oh, that's the sword.
Yeah.
I've got one of those in here somewhere.
Yuck. Okay. Draw.
Just a pile of random good stuff.
Yeah.
That's what this format is.
I'm having a blast.
Me too, honestly. I'm not
Yeah.
doing shit. But I like watching everything that everybody has.
I gotta do this first. So I'll pay 1, 2. No, I don't have to do this first. I have options. Dum dum. Activate this to draw 2.
These are their stories. Dum dum. I'm clever.
Okay. And then I have to then discard a card. Discard a plans. +1 Tezzeret. Draw 2, then discard 2 unless I discard an artifact.
God damn it. I'm just worried about you just hitting me like on the crackback. But at least I have 2 blockers. One of which is a monkey, so you're not allowed to swing.
It's true. Legally, I can't crack back.
Yes. Sir, he's holding us off. He has a monkey, and there's a helmet just wandering around.
Honestly, I didn't attack you because I thought those things were going to untap and come back at me.
Yeah, if these were doing anything, this would be a much, much different game.
Yeah.
I'm discarding a Lion Sash.
Chris's quadruple completion.
Hey, I have one of those in here too.
Was
What?
What?
Okay, Judge, I'd like to do a rare and mythic count of this deck to see if really that many can come out of one box.
Okay.
What did you just discard?
Lion Sash.
Can I see what it does?
It's
Oh,
neat.
I want that card too.
Yeah, I pulled one of those. It's a neat.
I pulled like 4 of it between the 2 boxes, so
4 of them?
yeah.
How many are in this deck?
1.
Okay. Exile for permanent, put a +1. God, yeah, that's real
Yeah,
good.
it's a really cool card.
That's real good.
So good, he's like, fuck it, I'm binning it.
I'm going to cast Polymorph on one of my tokens.
Fucking hell.
There it is. There it is.
My list
So
cards
I
are all
reveal
cheeky.
a
I
creature.
had a frog samurai.
Oh, see, look. Tawashi Guidebot.
That's still pretty good.
I got one of those.
Yeah. It's kept it's
I
brought
played
teeth
like
back into
4 of them this game.
Shovels. Put a
Oh,
1/1 counter
God.
on target creature I control.
This is so cool.
Chris pulled the entire list in his box.
I have another list card in my
What
hand.
did you buy a
Keep
box of?
getting
I don't know,
fucking
list
lippy.
good
Yeah.
stuff.
Were we not doing mystery boosters? I'm,
Finding Top is on the
I'm
list.
surprised at how many
Sakashima
Kamigawa
Student
cards
is
like
on the
that are.
list.
Cut this, please.
Chris opened 3 of each.
We weren't doing Singleton, right? We're doing limited. Play what you got.
You guys are going to give me a fucking complex.
Yeah, I know.
He's
So
gonna go
I'm
home
winning and I'm sad.
to go home and be like, Stacy, I'm never going to play with those guys again.
Casting my commander.
Until next Monday.
Maybe Sunday. We'll see.
So listen to
Another
My Chemical
pilot.
Romance as he drives home.
It's just
My hair's long
nice.
enough to do that.
My playgroup doesn't understand.
I'm gonna go home and cut my wrist and black my eyes.
What does this happen to me?
He's gonna show up next week in his red jumpsuit apparatus t-shirt.
Pass turn.
Pretty sure Becca and I saw them in college.
Untap.
Could be that of the band that had a very popular song about domestic abuse. I'm not sure.
I think that was Red Jumpsuit and Apparatus.
It was, yes. All right, draw for turn.
'Cause, you know, in the early 2000s, there were a lot of popular songs about women getting beaten. Simpler times.
Go, girl. It's time to fight.
She must have done something wrong. Blaming the victim.
That's
Wrong.
it, look.
Wrong, Chad Kroger.
I'm going to channel the Bamboo Grove Archer I just drew to destroy Chris's commander. That's the word I want.
Jesus.
You're paying 1 extra.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Oh, darn.
Wait, it's not a spell. It's an
It's not a
ability.
spell.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Cool. So that happened. I did something else. Tessie's at 6. Do any of you guys have flyers or no?
No. The best I've had was Reachers that got fucking destroyed.
Best I can do is Reachers.
You want a Reacher, I'm your man.
You got a lot of shit on your board now too. I can't just like go all out,
I mean, I don't have that much.
swinging at you.
He doesn't have that many fucking mythic dragons anymore.
Yeah. Oh darn.
I had to expend a lot of resources.
Down to 2 mythics on the board.
What we got there.
I'm gonna attack Tezzeret with a 1/3, a 2/2 first strike, and a 2/4. All three coming at Tezzeret. So 2/4, 1/3, 2/2 first strike.
Okay. I need to start drawing again because I need to make Russell Casey fucking pilot tokens.
There you go.
I'm
I can fly. I'm pilot.
2/2 first strike.
He's an American hero. Crop dusting. Moose crop dusting.
2/4.
Oh,
I'll
Randy
take
Quaid.
one off of Tezzeret.
Okay, so my
First
Hand of
record
Enlightenment dies.
Yep.
I have until this episode gets uploaded
Go ahead.
to get those drawn and available for purchase.
I can fly. I'm pilot.
Sorry, no, you broke me. It's so goddamn funny. Okay.
If
I'll
I
keep-
manage to get them done in time, link in the description.
for that, draw for turn. Hey, I got a list card
That's fucking brilliant.
right here. Not that. That's something else.
I'm pilot.
Hey boys, I'm back. It's just the most Randy Quaid part you could have played. It's so good.
Oh.
Oh, now he's even fucking crazier.
Four. Might as well, right?
Man, I don't even have.
I just want to apologize to anybody else who has the red jumpsuit I've read.
It's playing in my head.
Because I can't get it out.
She said, do you feel like a man?
We were at 16, 17, 18, and 19.
For now. I'm gonna get real aggressive on my turn. What with my monkey and a helmet? He's got a sword!
Alright.
I want to pop that monkey.
Don't pop my
What are
monkey.
you doing?
Buy me dinner first.
Okay. Cards in hand?
Huh?
Cards in hand.
None.
Cards
One.
What's a hand? Versus 4.
Cards in hand, draw go.
One island open.
Don't wheel. I need this one.
Chanel, discard 2 cards.
Damn it! Bronze plate boar. 3/2 trampler reconfigures target equipped creature gets 3/2 and trample.
Storm Entity.
What?
Yeah!
I love that card.
Why wouldn't you make him discard? He has more than one.
Because he has options.
Fuck you.
Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other spell I played this turn.
That's
which is
1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's in Rionia.
Equip Leech Gauntlet.
Can't
Wonder
imagine why.
1, 2. Equip Lizard Blades. Chanel. 2 Double Strike.
Monkey.
Alright, I gain 2 life.
Got monked.
No.
Get monked.
Reconfigure Lizard Blades. Pass turn.
There goes my grand strategy. Knock somebody out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Land for the turn. Ah, I'm dumb. I should have just kept it. Cycled it. Anyway, fuck this game.
Sorry, Magic's dead anyway. So.
It is. I'm gonna equip the ogre helm head with a sword. Magic's weird.
It's getting fucking weird over there.
I don't even.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Go. Just go. Chris, just go.
Go. Just go.
Fucking goal.
Oh, creature I attacked. I did too much stuff. I couldn't play it anyway.
Quality.
I don't see what it was.
Quality resolutions there. I guess I'll exile it. Chris, you're up.
Yeah.
No,
I don't want to do that.
Did I ever tell you about the time I had so many creatures and dice out here that I was involved?
This might seem counterproductive, but there is a plan.
Destroy my
Everybody gains 40 life.
Slightly worse than that.
Oh my-
Overload Cyclotic Rift.
Who's on the list?
Farewell, exile all creatures.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
I mean, then I can get my commander back.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of
Dramoka's
okay
going.
with that.
Dramoka's going back to the command zone.
that's
And they're
not
exiled. You said right.
Yes.
So there's no death trigger there. Bummer. God. Alright.
-2 Tezzeret. Target artifact becomes an artifact creature. Shorkai.
Nice.
Shark to crab.
Combat. Nelson's Life Leader.
Fuck yeah, man.
8
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4,
Attack
5,
trigger.
6, 7, 8.
Playing it.
What? Am I supposed to do something?
No.
Oh. Huh.
Best one.
I looked up and I thought this was Court of Ire, and I'm like, he's literally got everything. He's literally got everything.
What I did is I put all my good cards into piles, and they were all in white, red, and blue, which is why I chose this guy out of my box.
Fang of
Smart play.
Shigeki. 1/1 death touch. Go ahead, Teach.
Nelson's back in it.
Shit! I can't
Wait.
swing at Nelson.
Yeah, never mind.
Untap. No more Trixies for me.
Oh, you're going to be super pissed, Nelson.
Yeah, go ahead.
Spell Pierce. 2 more mana for that Jamoka.
I'll get it next turn.
Wow.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Die so fucking. No, I'm just kidding. I forgot you have blue.
What'd you attack? Oh, that monster. How'd you cure it?
He turned it into an artifact.
Tezzeret.
Tezzeret.
Target artifact becomes an artifact creature.
If it isn't a vehicle, 4/4. I was wondering what the second part of that
Yeah.
was, because I'm like, there has to be something. Otherwise, it's just, yep, I kill your creature. No toughness.
Yep.
What else does Tezzeret do? Nothing. Actually, wait.
You could just
He
attack it.
gambits.
I got this. I got this, guys.
Oh, touch no.
If you do
Last
something
turn.
to Tezzeret, you're the first to die.
All right.
But this game should probably end eventually anyway.
I was going to say, we should be like 2 turns away from somebody being out, and then it's death spirals.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to activate Mech Hanger. I'm going to turn your monster into a creature.
No! They're going to make the game go slower. I did that to hasten it.
Here's what you get.
Twisted Embrace.
No, you suck.
Enchant creature I control. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent
That's
controls.
such an awesome aura.
As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1. Attack Tezzeret for 3.
Good fucking gravy.
The perfect turn.
Game 3. I attack alone. Exile this. Peerless Samurai. Play it. Need a creature.
God damn
2,
it.
3. 2, 3. Pass turn.
Untap.
Nobody's
Upkeep.
played my
Draw.
favorite named card from this set yet.
Most of the cards have names.
Dick Gravy.
I was gonna
Sorry,
say
my
dick.
card with
My
the
brain went to
favorite-
dick.
My card with the
My brain went to dick.
my favorite
That's
name.
so weird.
Your card name.
Are we
No,
friends
you
again?
you
Yup.
were already dead. I mean, does it get any better
Oh,
than that?
yes. Recasting Chizuru. I'm going to network terminal, tapping my sword to draw, and then discard. And then equip the Eater of Virtue, and then also play Fang of Shigeki, because all of us have that. I will go to my end step.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
All of us have that in our boxes.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Chris, go ahead.
Actually, I believe that was one of the comments I did not get in my set box. Remember, I put that list in the.
Well, it's because you only got mythics and rares.
All of my uncommons were rares. Is that normal?
Now, do we attempt to repopulate the board?
Repopulate. It's not to copulate.
Sure, why not? What do we got for mana?
All of it. We're in the end game now.
11, 12. Iganjo Uprising. I create X 2/2 white samurai creature tokens with vigilance. I'm making 10 of them.
There you go. Farewell, farewell, farewell.
Hold on. It's not just me. It's all of us. Each opponent creates X -1. So you all get 9.
Sweet.
Mine enter the battlefield with menace and haste until end of turn.
Nice. I'm just gonna grab one of my exiled cards. 9, you say?
Yes.
And they're 2/2s?
Yes, with vigilance. Nelson, they're all coming at you. And they have menace.
Remember that die that had no 2 on it? They all have menace, and they're all coming at me, you say?
Yes.
Do ours have menace as well?
No.
So
Okay, just yours.
Mine
till
just
the end of
enter
turn.
with
got
haste and menace
9.
on end
Got
of
it.
turn.
Got it.
So 4, 5. I can block 5.
But they're these otherwise?
Yes.
And you're coming at me with 10.
Yes, so you would take
so
5.
take
Oh, wait, I do.
5 times 2 is 10.
10. So it
I
puts
take
you at
10.
1.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I guess that's what I'll do. I'll block with everything. So you lose 1. Well, you lose
5.
5.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I go to 1.
Pass turn.
What a weird, neat card.
Can I see it?
Untap.
Thanks.
Draw.
Interesting.
What does your temple do?
Whenever a creature attacks alone, I can exile the top card of my library and play it this turn.
So mine does too.
I think I might have one of those in this deck. So mine will once I cast it. 7/5 right now.
Okay. That's a 2/2 menace, and then
3/3 lifelink.
3/3 lifelink. I'm going to pay 3 with X being 2, targeting your Leech Gauntlet. I'm going to exile it
Why would you do
with
such
March
a...
of Otherworldly Light. Why would you do that? Gotta play something. I don't have enough to cast Dramoka. 6. 9.
Jamoka me crazy.
I need one more land to cast Dramoka, so going out in a blaze of glory. Go ahead, Teach.
You had to come at me.
Well, you can come right back at me.
Well, I'm gonna now.
You should probably do it with all 9. You don't know what he's got.
It's true. Remember the game that you won because I didn't swing at you with a second creature? Don't make my mistakes.
I have no hand. But I do have 6 forests.
Shit.
Untapped.
I'm going to...
I have a huge graveyard.
You have 5 things left?
Yes, sir.
Where'd they all go?
They're right here.
No, where'd the... I think you had 10.
He did. He attacked me.
Nelson
And I blocked all
blocked.
with all my. That's why my board's empty.
Look what I did for you,
got that.
Teach.
Yeah, I know.
Painted a big bullseye on Nelson's ass.
Well,
Man, fuck me.
Man, fuck him. Brought it back home.
Nelson, I'm gonna attack you with Peerless Samurai.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna exile this. I can play that till end of turn.
Oh.
The next spell I cast this turn costs 1 less to cast. Scrap Welder.
Cool card.
Sacrifice an artifact with mana value X. Return target artifact card. with
Arter card.
X less than X. It gains haste until end of turn. I don't have any artifacts. I will cast that card. It costs me 2.
Come on, Lizard Blades.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The only thing that can help me now, Lizard Blades.
Heartless Hidetsugu. Nope, wrong. Hidetsugu. Devouring Chaos.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We're gonna tap the sword to draw and discard. We're going to cast Heir of the Ancient Fang. ETBs with a +1/+1 counter if I control a modified creature. Doth. Go to combat. Chris, I'm sending my commander and you have 5 samurai.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send 5 samurai your way and my commander.
Sure. I'll block the commander and 4 samurai and take 2.
Got him.
Suck. Down to 14.
I will go to my end step.
Wait.
Oh god.
End of your main phase. I'll destroy your commander.
In
You are already dead.
In response,
Woo!
I will end my turn and get my triggers. That wouldn't work because okay. Then you did that during my main phase?
Yes.
At the end of my main phase? Before the end of my turn?
Yes.
So I can't recast them.
No, you can.
Okay.
I just did it before you get the end of the turn thing. But if you have the mana and bring it back, you
Yeah,
still
I do.
Get to, you still
Okay.
Get to,
That's what I was checking when you did it. So I
Yes.
will
Had
go
anything
ahead.
with flashback? Was flashback a thing in this set?
He doesn't get the
but
counter.
he himself is not modified.
Oh my
Unless
god,
you
I know what I want to
equip
draw.
1, isn't it? Ah! Well, I made you burn up a bunch of mana.
You did.
Cards in hand?
No.
I did nothing.
You tapped more of my lands. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I tried.
Play land. Two. 3.
I did nothing.
Actually, before I do this, I don't want to do that.
Aggressively nothing.
I don't want to play that. I want to go like this. Okay, so
Is modified going to be a deciduous term?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I would guess not, but
No?
I mean, historic also is
I'm
it?
casting Thirst for Knowledge.
I suppose.
So there's absolutely no reason they won't bring it back at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not just going to be a new.
No.
There won't be. Well, okay. This will always interact, but they probably won't do a lot of modified
No.
interaction moving
Like
forward
things,
for a while.
things
that
are
makes sense. Yeah.
always historic.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Things
yes.
will always be modified.
Yeah.
Okay. I will discard 2. Ooh, can't discard that one. Awakened Awareness and jump. Four.
This guy's pulling cards from
Yeah. I
Revised.
don't know.
5, 6, 8,
Jesus Christ.
7.
No, you don't want to go
I
too,
with-
you don't wanna
I
go too hard.
withdraw my.
Brilliant Restoration. Return all artifacts and enchantment cards from my graveyard to the battlefield.
God damn it.
That's going to go on your commander.
You got one of those too, huh?
As long as it's a creature, it has base power 1/1. Does not get rid of my abilities.
We'll put that on Hidetsugu.
Completed again.
He was incomplete for a while. Not no more. Are you gonna do the thing that you were supposed to do last time?
I don't think I can.
I should be putting these in.
So,
Does it matter? Will these see each other come into play?
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's all simultaneous. What do you mean you don't think you can?
Well, I would already know what's in this graveyard, so I would have to do it in response to him casting the spell. Because once everything starts entering the battlefield, this doesn't target anything, so it enters and then attaches it.
Fair enough.
So I would technically know it's coming back, but I did kind of miss the window.
Okay. But you have to pick it before targets it.
Alright. Alright, when this enters, I exile the top one, I may play it.
Ors don't target if they're just put onto the battlefield. So if you were to cast it and target it, I could respond to the targeting of it.
Yeah.
But since this is part of the resolution of a spell, it's just entering and then getting attached to something.
Okay, so there's no priority passing for you to respond. That's the part. Got it.
When that enters, put a 1/1 counter on something. Alright, and Dragon Spark Reactor. When this or another artifact enters the battlefield under my control, put a charge counter on it.
I love that card so much, and it's going to kill us.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 counters on it.
God, I hope I draw my Cyclonic Rift.
I'm a mana short.
You have blue in your deck, I can see, so you might have one.
Do you have
4/2, 1/1 Death Touch, 3/4, and then 9 Samurai.
tap that guy.
The 4/5.
Yep. Look at the top card of my library. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. I will pass turn because I need to think now.
Untap. Draw.
Shit.
What?
End step.
No, I'm okay with that.
How many creatures do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Vehicle.
Well, has the potential to be a creature.
Okay.
But,
So currently
but it's
9.
not right now, so he has 9.
Okay. Yeah.
And 3 mana open. And I could use this to create a 10th with its ability to make a pilot.
But it taps to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, it could become something, but...
Well, but for just sheer numbers,
numbers,
blockers,
yes. Yep.
you can't block and then pump out another blocker in response and then use that guy to recrew and everybody.
Thunder Steel Colossus.
What's that guy do? Thing is way better than I gave it credit for.
Yeah, it's real good.
Big dumb fucking silver samurai suit, real stupid. Oh, 7/7 haste trample cruise for 2. Not that bad.
Well, do that anyway. I'll quit with this samurai. Move to combat.
That's really neat.
Yeah, I like that it can be offensive or defensive.
Yeah. Just like, what's this whole X +1/+1 counters thing?
Chris, I'm just going to attack you with 7 trample haste. Whenever a creature I control attacks alone, exile the top card of my library.
Cards in hand?
2, 3.
7/7 trample.
7/7 trample.
Yuck. Two cards in hand.
3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand. I can't leave myself wide open for Justin. I'm already gonna be
Gaping even.
gaping even. I'm gonna take it.
Taking 7.
Puts me at 7.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Tap the sword to draw. Discard that. Play the bot. Enters battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Throw it on a samurai. We will go to combat. I will. God, Teach is still a threat too, though.
No.
Okay. Chris, I will send all 9 of my samurai at you.
No cards in hand?
No cards in hand. 8 2/2s
Fuck me.
and a 3/3. What, they're vigilant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't swing out anyway.
You the one who got your cool enchantment trigger.
Yeah, you couldn't have gotten that swamp off the top of your library.
I hate everybody.
I will block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're attacking me with 8 2/2s?
8 2/2s and a 3/3. Eight of them, and going down to 4. No, down to 5. I'll Yeah.
block the 3/3 with the 0/4.
Okay.
So
Do we
1,
trade anywhere?
2,
That one's first strike.
3 of the ears will die.
Okay.
This will die. This will die.
Yeah, look at these fucking.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
So pringly.
So pringly. I will go to my second main phase.
Yep.
I will go to my end step.
Okay. End of your turn, I will activate this guy to make a pilot and draw 2 and discard 1.
Go ahead.
Discard island.
We're getting there, Nelson. Don't worry about it. We almost got Tej in a winning position. The alliance stands.
Despite his best efforts.
Land.
At least now, if I get, a few more turns, I can start digging deeper into my deck. Finding more of those hundreds of mythics that we all apparently have.
Choose 4 permanents and exile them from your graveyard. I don't care which 4 permanents. Do you have anything with reach, Justin?
No. Wait. No.
Okay.
No.
This gets 4 counters on it. Reconfigure onto my big duder. Now it's a total of 5.
Tej also has no reachers and is life leader.
Yep.
He is a menace.
I am. To society.
A menace to the battlefield.
9.
We are a society.
We live in a society.
2,
We.
3,
Our Groot.
Nice.
4. Cast the Lizard Blades. Equip it on this guy.
Reconfigure it.
Reconfigure it onto him.
What is that thing?
Oh, it's a 9/9 flying double striker.
Is that Lizard Blades?
Yeah, I haven't
Yes.
seen this art.
Neither have I.
Because it looks like a Pokemon EX.
It is a Pokemon EX. Literally just a lizard on a sword.
Yep.
Fucking lazy. It's really cool though.
Oh, he's adorable. God, he's really giving it to that sword, isn't he?
You have a 9/9 flyer?
With
Double strike?
Yes.
Shit. Guys, I think I'm out.
Justin. Coming at you. 9/9 flying double strike.
In response,
Do something against
I got nothing.
Get Tej.
These are yours in exile.
Oh, I attacked alone, so Tempered and Solitude triggers.
Yeah.
I already played a land this turn. You're exiled. Tej, you're up.
What's that? Draw. Land. Oh. Let's go big or go home.
Do it.
I don't know what happened there.
Google agrees.
I'm gonna do this like a good Magic player and use my land to crew my vehicle. Chris, I'm
Yes.
swing out.
Okay.
7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30.
Okay. First things first.
On the relist.
Exactly.
9, 10, 11, 12 of my things attacked alone.
Okay. I'll pay 4 mana, sacrifice Dragon Spark Reactor. Deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on it. Oh, it should have 9 charge counters on it for my Lizard Blades. Deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on it to target player, and that much damage up to 1 target creature. So 9
Nice.
to you, 9 to your vehicle.
Down to 11.
That
Vehicle's dead. Yeah, dead.
So how much is coming at me now?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 23.
That's way much more than I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 5 blockers. So what are the 5 biggest powers? Are they all like 2 power?
3, 3, and then the rest are 2s.
Okay,
You have 5?
yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yep. I can't do anything about it. You still get there. Tej wins again.
I don't feel good about this win. I do not feel good about this win.
Okay, quick recap.
Quick recap. I'll start since I...
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yes, sir.
ended this game. This experiment was a lot of fun. I'm super happy we did this, and I hope we keep doing this as future sets come out. Like I said in the beginning, my deck it wasn't built around the commander specifically. I just chose the commander because of value. I might look at some white cards, maybe make this a 3-color deck next time, depending on also what I open in my next boosters, which I'm pretty sure are going to be Kaladesh. But there are some artifact synergies in here, vehicles, equipments, that sort of stuff, which I might still want to play around with. I think I would give my MVP to Kiki Jiki. I don't know where it went, but I had a little engine going there for a while with copying the Tawashi Guidebot, letting me put counters on things, and then drawing cards for cheap, sacrificing them to Hidetsugu to scry in response to the draws. So ideally that would help me dig down a little bit and find all the cards I need to get going. I had a slow start to the game, ended up holding my own there for a while, and in the end, honestly, with Chris's help giving me all those samurais, that's how I squeaked this one out. So, but this is a blast. It was a long game, but I had a lot of fun just seeing what everybody else had, and even though I didn't do anything for most of it, I still had a blast just sitting here and watching everybody. It was great. Recapped.
Nice. My commander is by far my MVP. I really like this guy. I think tweaking this deck, and this is one that I'm probably going to build around once this is done. At first, I was thinking for my next, because we're doing 6 packs of the same whatever set that we can add onto it. I was thinking Ikoria just because I know there's some good red-green stuff that would go into this. When you said Kaldheim, I realized that there's enough equipment.
Kaladesh?
I'm sorry. Nelson said Kaldheim. When Nelson said Kaldheim, I realized there's enough equipment in there that I could really start pumping out and going really, really wide. For my MVPs, Heiko Yamazaki, the General, allowing me to just every other turn either swing with my commander or bring back my other MVP of Thundersteel Colossus. Fantastic, just action.
I have one of those in here as well.
Yeah. Invoke the Ancients, way better than I gave it credit for, I think, in my pregame. And Spinning Wheel Kick for being the closest thing that I have to a board wipe, allowing me to take out the targets I needed to take out to help, I guess, cement Teach's victory on the long, long road. Chris?
I also really enjoyed my deck. It functioned a lot like I had hoped. Enough early interaction until I could get some big beaters out and kind of control the board. And it really did just that. I thought it was just a pile of good stuff, but as I was playing, I found a lot more synergy than I was anticipating. I would say my MVP early on was getting 4 Tamiyo's completions out to keep commanders not just out, but like locked down with no abilities.
That was real good.
Really helped me kind of establish a board state for quite a while. And then this trio, or the 4 mythics, the only 4 mythics in my deck. The only 4.
Sure didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
When all 4 are almost out simultaneously, like, yeah, it could feel that way. But there were only 4 mythics in my whole deck. I checked. They all did work. Being able to get flyers in for chunks of damage 4 or 5 at a time, kind of put me in an arch enemy seat for a while there. But it was.
You're still there. Don't worry.
But yeah,
fair. You wronged me, and I exacted my vengeance.
I thought it was really good. I thought this deck was really good.
Yeah, so the first thing I learned is that the next time I buy a box, I'm going to have Chris pick it up for me so that I can get 40 rares and 37 mythics.
16 rares and 4 mythics.
Jesus.
I'm the only one that played 3 color, though.
I did not have, as I was saying during the game, I didn't have a lot of legendaries to choose from that weren't monocolored. And Dromoka is just a really good card. So it was in such a limited pool, you're forcing a lot of stuff, which also contributes to, like how long this game was. There were some cool cards I did get to see, like Shigeki, the Springleaf Avenger that I got to ninjutsu out was cool. Setsuke, the Living Lore, would have been cooler if I had any of the sagas that I have in the deck. except for the one that actually came out. Fiend Slayer Paladin I thought would be interesting to have in here, and I thought it was a cool list pull, so that was neat. I got the Wanderer off the list, and that was some of the removal that I had. I really wish I could have seen the Wanderer.
That's so
also,
cool.
the flavor on it is really cool. Tamiyo's Safekeeping is a card I really wish I would have seen. It's an instant, and target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, and you gain 2 life for 1 green. That's a pretty awesome card in an environment like this. Same with Lucky Offering for 1. Destroy target artifact with mana value 3 or less, you gain 3 life. Knowing that everybody was going to have artifacts all over the place, pieces of removal like that. Intercessor's Arrest is another really good exile effect in a limited pool. I had the Green Myojin in here. That would have been fun to see. The Reckoner Bankbuster, I have a copy of that in here too.
So good.
That card's really awesome. I wish I could have seen that. Invoke Justice would have been nice to pull stuff out and get more counters going. Boseiju would have been cool, just to see it. My Lion Sash would have been nice in this deck as well. I too have a Farewell. And then I wanted to be able to activate the Shrine to help me get tokens up. It just didn't work. And then I had the green Invoke as well. Invoke the Ancients to get me some more tokens too. So I did not, without built-in card draw, and certainly without tutors, it's harder to see a larger swath of the cards. But I had a blast. I agree. I think we should do this going forward as often as we can when new sets come out, because this is a really fun, neat idea. And honestly, I know a lot more. I'm more familiar with a broader swath of the set than I would have been if we weren't doing this, because I had to actually sit down and look at what I was pulling. It wasn't just like going through previews on my computer. It was like, okay, what does this do? How does it work with this? And I think that's really cool. And I haven't really sat down to do that before at a set release, so I appreciate that too.
That's cool.
Anything else anybody wants to add before we wrap it up?
Like and subscribe.
Don't drink and scry.